Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You no business, me no care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried. They hear me fun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me. Me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Talk the things.
Yeah, man, for me the voice to the face knows IG to youths. I don't want to tell you about a thing called Talk the Things TV. For the latest in entertainment, news, gossip, and mix-up, Talk the Things TV have it all. Right? Just remember, go subscribe to the channel and you get everything. Right? You not miss nothing. Everything is right there up front. It's a Guyanese thing. Remember again, GT Youths Indoors, this one. So just go check it out. Talk the Things. I'm out.
Brooklyn, New York, Wagwan is all about Miss Spotlight Zalima presents the return of royalty. Yes, the return of royalty.
And she's royal.
Saturday the 31st of May, our road leads to Club 718, that's 922 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to all the royal women and all the royal men. Mark this down on your calendars, you cannot miss this one. Admission tickets is only $30. Make sure you get there early. Music provided by Natty Samuels, DJ Neville, Superlex, Unity Family, and Selector Fry. Remember, it's all about the return of royalty. Saturday the 31st of May 2025. Miss Spotlight Zalima, we doing it again.
Give thanks, me alive, yeah, the blessing does a flow upon me.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Boo, 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 boo. Wagwan in ya, wagwan in ya. Yeah, man, y'all know what's going on. Gotta make sure. All right, this is it. I'm more better. That's. Yeah, man. Now my mic sound powerful like the arc. I want to know what's going on with. I want to know what's going on with Patsy. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yo, we in the building. Oh my God, can somebody get the drum rolling? Yep, that's what we're talking about. Top of the morning, man. Gotta say bless Monday morning to everybody. Like those persons who was on the live last night, y'all hear the joke. I thinking today is me bored. They still getting bored. They greeting like I tell people, yo, calm down. No, it's not. I shame. I shame like dog. I tell you, I shame. I tell you, I shame. Can't believe I forcing the body. You understand? Victoria. Victory Day today in Canada. Shout out to my brethren Mark in the building. Big up yourself. You know what I mean? Everybody that checking in on the ones and threes right now, we got to say good morning to you guys. We're going to be giving away some wrench today, definitely. As you guys see the thumbnail and the title, you guys know what's going on today, definitely. Yes, we have ADRIANA mother is definitely going to be calling in today. So you know what it is, guys. Today is going to be a monster show, and I want you guys to share the live. Share. Let me get about 3,000 Yeah, but 3,000, you know what I mean, views checking on today live. Today we's definitely streaming on YouTube, we're streaming on Kick, we're streaming on Twitch, and we're streaming on Facebook. Now today I got a text, somebody asking me about streaming on TikTok. We're trying to get the TikTok on the platform so we could stream to that platform also. So definitely look out for that. We're gonna let you know when we kick off the thing with TikTok. You know, I mean, I'm trying my best, I'm trying hard, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I gotta link a technician, you know, something I don't able, you know, but I got sad out on this shoot. Anyway, you know what it is, man. Top of the morning, like I said, it's Monday. Shout out to those persons who head into work. Shout out to those persons who may be coming home from work. You know what it is. Shout out to those persons who may be working at home. Shout out to those persons who taking their kids to school. You know what it is. All the nurses, the doctors, the traffic police on the road doing what they gotta do. You know, everybody we're doing everything that to make sure every citizens is alright. And we're talking about everybody around the world, especially in Guyana and the diaspora. You know what it is. You know what I mean? Like I say, guys, you rocking with the best. And I gotta let you guys know again, definitely come aboard with FF Vibe Radio and come aboard with Let's Start the Things TV, because you know, Let's Start the Things TV morning talk show is powered by FF Vibes Radio. And like I said, guys, come aboard for your advertisement need. You know what I mean? If you got a business, small business, big business, whatever you got and you want it to be advertised, you're a party keeper, you're a promoter, and you got your event and all these things and you want it to be advertised here on Let's Start the Things TV, definitely come aboard with us. Yeah, man, just contact those numbers that you're seeing on the screen. Also, that's our business number. You know, also I gotta let you know we soon change this number and get a call-in number, because this basically is the business number, but just using it for the call-in for now. But yeah, so definitely come aboard with Let's Start the Thing TV for all your advertisement needs, guys. That's what we're talking about. You know how we do it over here, all right? Like I say, guys, shout out to those persons who definitely donating to the channel in any way you can. Like I said, donation is a must. You could donate by dropping anything in the Cash App or the Zelle that is provided scrolling on the screen. Yes, you could donate by being a member of the channel for only $2 a month, or you could definitely donate to the channel by purchasing a super chat or a super sticker. Okay, guys, you know what it is over here, man. We're doing it. Top of the morning. All right, boy. I tell you, what a night. What a ass night. Yeah, it was a nice show last night. Not gonna tell no lie. Damn. Shout out to everybody that definitely doing what they gotta do, you know what I mean? So you know, we're gonna give some time. The calling is gonna happen like around 9, after 9. That's when we're gonna deal with it. You know what I mean? As a show bill, that's what we want, you know what I mean? We want the show to bill. So that's what really going on at this said moment here. You know what I mean? We definitely need the show to build, and then definitely gonna make the calling with ADRIANA mom. Yeah, guys, you know what it is. All right. So like I said, big up everybody that checking in. Bye. It's Monday. See, you don't know what's up, yo. Like I said, guys. Today, we're going to ask some simple questions to ADRIANA mom. You know what it is, right? But we kick off the show with Nandalal, because this is the first time I'm ever seeing Nandalal speak upon the situation, which I know Nandalal is a demon by himself, but we're going to kick off the show like this. We got a couple more stuff that we're going to definitely go through. We got all heap of stuff to touch before we run into the show. So you guys know what's up. It's going to be a movie today. You know what I mean? Just make sure y'all do not move. Okay? All right. Let me just jump into this video here. Saturday morning kickoff. Blessed morning to everybody again. You know what I mean? Thanks. Okay. Also, today is a holiday in Canada. Okay, guys. Yeah, man, big up to all the Canadian them, you know? Yeah. Big up all the Canadian them. I said it was a holiday in Canada, so shout out to all my Canadian rocking with me this morning. You guys know the code. You guys know what's up. We in the building. We doing our stuff. We getting things together. We getting things popping. You look like Nandalal talk some good struminess. All right, hold on there, guys. I don't know me thing is go already. Yeah. So you know the code already. You understand? Big up to everybody, like I said, in the building. We in the building. We rocking, we rolling, we up. It's Monday, top of the morning. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling highly favored. And I hope you guys are feeling highly favored too. So once again, I want to shout out everybody in the chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Remember, as you check in, give the video a thumbs up. As you check in, please give the video a thumbs up. That's what we're talking about. Come on. You don't know what it is. It's Monday. So big up to everybody on the check-in. If you're new over here, shout out to you guys. Little Samuels, big up yourself. Yeah, it is a holiday in Canada. And you don't know what's going on. All right. Big up to all the Canadian them. Don't know what's up. All right, shout out to all the Canadian them. Big up yourself. You know how the code is already. Like I said, as you guys check in, give the video a thumbs up. That's what we're talking about. Okay? You could share the link to, share the link to your WhatsApp, share the link to your Facebook, share the link. You know what I mean? Like we said, justice for Adriana. Justice for Adriana. What we say? Justice for Adriana. All right. It's a Victoria Day. All right. Good morning to everybody, man. Justice for Adriana. What we say? Justice for... I said what we say. Justice for Adriana. And you know we stopping. We going hard. We going... Yo, I'll tell you something already. And I told you guys over and over again. Over here, this is not a government official platform whereby we over here every day trying to tear down whoever is in power and these kind of things. We don't. My channel is a vibes channel. You know what I mean? My channel is definitely totally different. So I just want people to know that, you know what I mean? Like I said, guys, today we got so much to take you through. Also, later on, we have Adriana. Mom is going to be calling in. You know the code. You know what's up. It's going to be crazy today. So here we're going on. Let me jump into this video here first because I look like Nandalal talk up a bag of things. So we got to hear this. Yo, I don't know why you're feeling so today. I feel nice. Yo. I just feel good. Yeah, man, I feel all right. I feel good. You know that I heard. I don't know, must be because I think today was my birthday, but Justice Age, you know. Let me hear this here, so let me see when Nandalal there upon.
From St. Vincent, Kendall Morgan, thoughtful analysis.
Dexter Todd is a lawyer of 13 years standing. The policeman served the police force in Canada for 30 years, 3 decades, 20 years of which he served in complicated homicide. And Dexter Todd is telling the country that the man is not qualified to investigate this matter. Who is Todd to form that opinion?
Today we bring you a critical and long-awaited conversation in the aftermath of the tragic death of 11-year-old Adriana Young, found lifeless at a hotel pool in Guyana. The nation has been rocked by public outrage, painful questions, and deep concerns over institutional response and accountability. Was it a failure of forensics, a collapse in protocol, or something far more systemic?
The police, I believe, acted reasonably.
This is Pod 5, the first fully immersive.
For the first time since the incident, we are joined by Guyana's Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, the Honorable Anil Nandalal Senior Counsel, who addresses the crisis head-on, discussing the handling of the case, the challenges of institutional reform, and the public's demand for transparency and answers. This is a conversation about justice, responsibility, and rebuilding trust in a shaken system. This is Caribbean Tea. Let's begin.
The initial police reports claim that Adriana left the hotel premises. Later, the police retracted that, leading to suspicions of cover-up and the police involvement in Adriana's death. AG, is there anything in the way that the case was handled initially that the government regrets?
So, first of all, permit me to thank you, all of you, for affording me this opportunity to be part of your program, your platform, and to invite me specifically to speak on these issues. Obviously, they are matters of critical importance to Guyana, and they permeate the public domain in all type of discussions. The government made a long list of commitments to the family, and the government is committed to discharging those commitments and indeed have begun to do so. Against that backdrop, let me answer the question that you have raised. The government has accepted and has expressed concerns about some aspect of the investigations initially. And those concerns were expressed both at the level of the president and the vice president. But we have moved long beyond that. You would recall that in one of the statements, rather the first statement that emanated from the Guyana Police Force, was that the deceased person was seen leaving the premises of the hotel in a car. As a result, a gentleman was arrested by the police and detained. That person has now sued the state, which has given me cause to take instructions from the police in relation to that particular aspect of the case. And I have been informed that a call came in around just after it was reported that the child was missing. A call came in on the 911 platform that informed the person who answered the phone, the police who answered the phone, that, or rather this information came through the 911 system, and the person who was arrested was described, and the motor vehicle that he was driving was also described. I believe the registration number of the vehicle would have been given in the phone call. Now, when you go back to the time when the phone call would have been received and try to fix yourself in the events as they were unfolding, the police, I believe, acted reasonably when they sought to act upon that information. And they did, and they made an arrest, and they detained that person for a few hours and then released that person. Frankly speaking, I don't know that the police could have acted in any other manner. They had to take that information on board. They had to interrogate that information. And apparently when they didn't yield any further results, they obviously abandoned it. But I don't think that the police acted unreasonable there at all. You had other complaints about the police not acceding to requests to search the pool, or whether the pool was searched. There are a lot of things, when you reflect upon hindsight, that are unclear. It would be premature to come to any conclusion.
I have a challenge for
I don't know where it will. You know, every day I don't wonder I just want to know what's wrong with these people them sometimes. Every day that they jump on their platform, this is where they keep trying for cloud we. You know what I mean? Sorry there, you know what I mean? They just keep coming wrong with this one thing, like if we don't know what really going on. You know what I mean? No joke. Straight. Shout out to everybody that checking in. We got 593 people put on the check-in. Definitely, guys, like up the live. 23 minutes in. We got 600 and change. You know what I mean? Yeah, we know Nandalal is a fake. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Let me get a few more minutes here. Let me just see what he's saying and then we cut. Is right? Yeah, we got enough thing for good. We ain't rushing the show, because remember, everything normal. All right.
Set alight by fire and completely destroyed in the end, destroying all evidential materials or materials of evidential value, doesn't help the situation. So you have a situation that is still fluid. There is the investigation obviously still ongoing. We have a person from the Royal Police of Canada here, very experienced, and he has joined the investigating team.
Attorney General, if we may take one step back, in the initial stages, what seems to be accepted as a fact is that the police indicated to the family and apparently to the public, not only that they received a tip, but that they verified that tip and assertively said that the young girl left the hotel, the premises of the hotel, in the car, which was not said in the form of a tip, that they had merely received information. And in fact, they said that they have seen this on a videotape. In your view, would you consider taking into consideration that the police acted properly when they disseminated this information in the manner in which they did?
Look, I want to draw a distinction between disseminating the information, and I wouldn't go as far as you have gone and say that they have positively asserted. They gave a statement. They made a statement. Whether they should have made that statement, I am not sure. But what I do know, where I'm saying that they acted reasonably, is that they could not have not pursued that tip or that information that they received. Any reasonable police officer receiving that type of information ought to have acted on it, and they did.
Attorney General, are you affirmatively saying that it is not the case that the police affirmatively said to the parents of the girl that they have looked at the video and from what they have seen in the video, the girl left the premises of the hotel?
No, there's no need for me to affirmatively say anything. The police issued a statement. A statement in writing which they issued publicly. I don't think they said something directly to the parents, but they said they issued a statement which you all read.
Yeah, for the benefit of our viewers and listeners, the police said in that statement that the command center in Regional Division Number 3 was contacted and viewed the footage and showed that Adriana entered a red and black Rom motor car bearing a certain registration number, which drove off in an eastern direction heading towards Region 2. Viewed footage that showed. I mean, isn't that the bungling of the part of the police force then to roll that back and say?
Certainly. I mean, you would have seen that government officials have asked for that video.
And they did get it?
Been produced. So there's no.
And did they get it, Nandalal? What do you mean the government official asked the video? Did they get the video? Did we see the video? Put aside the government official. What about the citizens? What about the mother and the father of this child? Why we couldn't see a video? Because y'all know they ain't got no video. Where is the video? Where the video there? This one, Nandalal, I just want to pull it by his nose. I just want to pull his long nose. No disrespect, Nandalal. Respect to the fullest. But it's bull crap you're talking.
Doubt that it was bungling of the investigation in that regard. There's nobody contending that. Look, government is always put on a back foot in these situations. Our government or no government should defend that which is indefensible. We are not defending the police force. We are dealing with a situation as a government. As you know, government doesn't direct.
So what do you mean by you're not defending the police force? You're defending the police force. You are defending the police force, Mr. Landalal. You guys are. Because if you guys weren't defending the police force, y'all would have put your foot down on the police force, but then y'all come and say the police force is independent. So the government can't tell the police force. This lie. We see movies like my friend Perry Mason is say. We see movie, although we know certain things in movie real, but movie is real. You never see a movie whereby you hear the commissioner or the commander, whoever, the man is telling the region, the division, wherever division them controlling that, yo, I just come off the phone with the prime minister. This man is up my ass. Y'all need to do this, or y'all need to. You never. We see whereby the government official had to rough up the commissioner, and the commissioner had to rough up the officers them. So when I hearing they telling me that the government can't tell them saying that they can't, them in representing the police force with what they're doing wrongfully, but still they're saying that they can't tell the police force what to do because the police force is independent. I don't understand where it's done. That's total bullcrap, bro. Total bullcrap. I know for a fact they could put the foot down and say, yo, what you are doing? Speed up this thing. You know what I mean?
The operations of a police force. Even the subject minister is prohibited under the Police Act from giving day-to-day directions on operational matters or giving directions, period, on operational matters in the police.
Wow.
The police force acts under the superintendence of a commissioner of police. The government, through a minister, gives policy directions only. So this tendency to hold government responsible for the actions of the police force is not one that, is correct, because government is not responsible. Police force is an independent organization, and that's why the promotion process and everything else.
So I want to know, all around the world, the police them is a private organization. All around the world, I want to know if the police them in every country is a private organization whereby they could do what they want, or whether they don't take no orders from nobody that is running the country. That is, me understand. That make no sense to me. That make no sense to me. He defending the government, Queen. Real thing, Queen, big up yourself on the check-in. Queen said he's not only defending the police force, he's also defending the government, his government. Not the people government, his government. Aye. I'm glad y'all hearing.
It's done through an independent process, the Police Service Commission, etc.
We want justice.
That's crazy.
We want justice. We want justice.
Taking the level of public mistrust in the police force, and that seems to have been exacerbated at this point in time. Is there any mechanism that the government has set up or intends to set up
Shit.
to investigate and review whether there were lapses, critical lapses by the police force in this particular case?
So at the level of the government, as I said, we are not directing, neither are we responsible for the investigation. We are obviously government and in charge of the apparatus of government, and we have to ensure that there is law and order maintained in the society. The police
But isn't the police force a part of the apparatus of government?
Yes, as so many other state agencies. So we're taking it in one step at a time. We have an investigation that is ongoing, and that investigation we have to allow to be concluded. That's the immediate thing at hand. Then there are other processes that will have to unfold. One may include, obviously, a review of the entire situation, because you have multi-million dollars of properties have been destroyed. You see, when you are at the level of the government, you have to look at the panoramic view of the situation. You have properties have been destroyed all over the country. If those people decide to sue the state, who will be held responsible? So who triggered all these events that seem to have developed a life of their own? Some of them geographically far distanced from the locus in co. some of them completely unrelated, but led to dire consequences, including damage and loss to property, assault and battery and wounding to innocent citizens, and then you have the police force itself and the way that it conducted this. So there's a lot of examination that will have to be done.
I'll leave pause it there for a bit. You know what it is. You know, Nandalal and them man is really kill me out. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Nandalal and them man is kill me out. It is show clearly that they really think Guyanese people is fool or they like to these still. They ain't think that we wise up and we know what's going on. You understand? We know that these guys are definitely, they're saying that to the government thing, however, and the government thing, however. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't come for bash the government every day, but I feel to myself the government could do better. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? The government could do better than what they do on a real life level. You know what I mean? Because even from the whole pathologist situation whereby the pathologists them ain't getting to do a press conference, not even not even, you know what I mean? Nothing. From then the president came out, he read out the autopsy report. Note himself, he give you everything. You know what I mean? Note himself, he give you everything. But that's a flam. Now when the family say, yo, we want to pick this man from Trinidad, you don't want to get him on the clearance. Why are you doing these things? Why are you doing these things, bro? You understand? It's not nice. Come on. It is definitely not nice. You understand? If you know to yourself your heart pure and your heart pure, or should we say your mind pure and your heart clean, you understand? If you know to yourself your mind pure and your heart clean, you is going to give the people, the family, what they want, not what you want to give them. Mr. President, you understand? You would give the family what they want and not what you want to give them. But it shows clearly that you just want to give these people them what you want. And it doesn't suit to them and you can't vex because it's like life we're living in. It's like life. It's not everybody going to like you. You know what I mean? It's not everybody's going to like you. And it's not everybody you is going to like. It's simple. So it's not everybody is going to like what you do. They're going to want to do what they know. And I mean by if the family members say, all right, I am not pleased with this, I want to get a new autopsy, it is what it is. Why y'all can't give the people them a new autopsy? Why it gotta be a problem? It's always a problem with y'all. Every time is a problem. This man used to come inside the country all the time, do all kind of, do work. It was never no problem. Suddenly is a problem. And then these people them got the audacity to say that out. They did enough for you, Gianna. Like really? You really did enough for you, Gianna? We're gonna take some call on the earlies because definitely we're gonna be waiting for Shout out to Candy, big up yourself on the check-in. Shout out to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes. Yeah, you know. And then these people them saying that they did enough for Adriana. Like, really? Really? This band of them really got belly. Them really, really got belly. Now this is, it look like the police went and lock up somewhere.
And you continue taking this with others. You. I tell Mandela before we get fired, you know, when you come to break my tire. I tell Mandela. He didn't run too long before he meets him. And you continue taking this with others. You. This is political. This is political. I love the way Charlie is.
Real stage.
I don't want to stop in the enjoyment and enjoy. Why come and stop a evil man and celebrating his country for me? What's the problem with you? I have a problem with the people. I have a problem with the people. Because you will come from a black person man. It's vindictive that he pushing to see this man said. And he can't walk out there. I say he can't walk out there. I say so. Let the inspector to call for the meal and tell the inspector that he said catch it. I say something that he go this Why then? Can we why though?
Somebody say money run. Somebody say money run the world. Run through some comments here so fast. I want to big up everybody that drop in their comments in the building. You guys know what it is, guys. Top of the morning to everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah. That is the police officer with the light. Okay, girl, polo. Okay. Somebody said to you, I know we went. We went by Adriana them by Double Day Hotel. The government is under stress. Yeah, man, the government is under stress right now. Not only pain. No lie, no lie. I'll let you jump back into this.
We were just hired to play here, and for years, and the
I can tell you this in This man look like this inspector is under the influence of something. Look at his eyes. No, look at the influence inspector this Susan. You been drinking. You drunk like a fish, Susan. You drunk, look, you can't even stand up properly. And you can give me
Yeah.
sit down there, bring the food and they enjoy it.
I have scared my life at the police and the deputy government.
She called them respond.
He got a definite in head for measuring the loudness of music. So now the music was playing loud. You think it's sorry about that? You're never letting anybody in a trouble. I want to do a test on you. I want an immediate blood test on you. You can't go up and like this test. No, you're getting like a blood. You're getting
We know what's going on. There's full fight down going on upon the ends. You understand? Full fight down. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that is in the building. Please like up the live, guys. Like up the live. You know we're doing it wrong here today, man. Y'all know the vibe. Y'all know the vibe. Y'all know the vibe. We vibing definitely this morning. Like I said, guys, we will be hearing from ADRIANA mother in a few. So you know, like I say, you know what to do. Yes. Okay? So everybody right now, please, you know what, yeah. Y'all know what's going on right now. Please like up the live. That's what we asking you. That's all we need to do. Please like up the live. Let me take a one call and hear what's going on. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I heard you said just so that Adrian mom will be online.
Yeah.
I overheard the persons are talking about whereby the people were asking the parents about Adrian even before this incident happened. If she knew to swim, you know, things like that. And if she had a phone. So why persons were asking about these things before and then they still take her to that same place to go and swim?
I don't know. It's kind of
Please
strange.
ask that question for me.
All right, good. I will do that. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm going to ask some question, definitely. You guys know what it is. You know how we do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Definitely, we got to ask some questions, bro. Yeah, I'm not going to go too depths into it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go too depths into it because you don't know it's still on the case. But you know, we're gonna touch on some questions definitely to see what's going on. You know what I mean? We got one key in the building, one key viewers in the building, and we got 129 person only like up the live. Come on, guys, like up the live. The more you like up the live, the more it reach out there. Remember, today is a special edition. Nobody ain't get the opportunity for do this yet. You understand? Nobody ain't get the opportunity for do this yet. I could talk and beat my chest. Who else y'all see get any one of the parents them on their live or even to talk to? So today is a special day. Share this on your Facebook. Share this on your WhatsApp. You understand? Share this every way, every platform. You gotta share this. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, champ. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man.
Yes, man. You keep up the good work. A question I'd like to pose to Adriana's mom when she come on live. How many times was the pool search before the critic actually viewed the pool? How many times, on her knowledge, how many times was the pool search?
Okay.
All right? Thanks.
All right, good. It was going to happen. You guys could comment one question in my inbox. Comment what question you would like me to ask. Remember, you can't go too hard. I'm going to try read some of the comment to Adriana mom and ask her what's going on. You understand? But still remember, I got me questions I want to ask. But if you guys are interested by asking her some questions, I'm going to read out some questions. If you guys send it to my WhatsApp or even straight, WhatsApp would be better. You understand? Any question you would like to ask the mom. Let's jump into this video. By the time 1K, it's 52 minutes after 8. And that means it's definitely 8 minutes to. Just turned 53 minutes. So it's like 7 minutes to 9 in the morning. It's the 19th of May. You know what it is, people. We conking down to my birthday. And like I said, at this time, I'm not going to get tricked. I ain't able to look shame like dog. No, I ain't able. Let me hear what this female have to say here, guys.
Purposes. I hope you guys can hear me. This video is for entertainment purposes. Okay. All right. I did a read on Adriana Young and her grandmother. Okay. Now, the reading that I did on Adriana Young and her grandmother came out as false. Okay. Her grandmother. False energy. Okay. And I pray to God that I'm wrong. To Yeshua Jah that I'm wrong. Okay. But the ancestors don't lie. Okay. Adriana don't lie. Okay. So let's talk about Adriana for a minute and something her mother said. And something the father said. Okay. I'll wait for some of you guys to come on in. Come on in. I found my knives. Okay. These are shells and bones. And I have cards here. Okay. Hello, my beautiful souls. Wherever you're at, time is never fluent. Whenever you get this, you get this. Okay. So I'll wait for some of you guys to come in. And we're gonna talk about the grandmother. Because people are questioning if Adriana Young's grandmother turned a blind eye, knew something that was going on, okay? That was going to happen that day. And I said, I prayed to Jah, I prayed to Yeshua, I prayed to Oda Mary that I was wrong, okay? I pray that I was wrong, okay? All my videos are for entertainment purposes and all my videos are bullshit. If you know, you know. If you're new to my channel, you can go under my bio. You can hit the like button. You can subscribe to my channel. So if you any updated videos or any videos, you can be notified right away. Hey, Olive. There's something that the father said and something that the mother said. Okay? And I did the reading. This will probably be like my 4th reading. Okay? But in one of the readings, I went into depth of the relationship the grandmother had with a government official. Okay? Yes. The guy showed up in uniform. Okay? So I'll wait for some of you guys to come on. Ooh. Get your waters, your teas, your coffees, whatever you drink out here. Get them. Get them. Okay? Get them. Okay? Get them. Because we're about to get into this read. Okay? Adriana Young's grandmother. Show me what I need to see. Guardian angels. Ancestors. Adriana. Let me tell you guys a story. The mother said that Adriana was...
Now remember, we just running through this to hear what's going on. You know what I mean? We just running through to hear what she's really saying with the reading. Yeah, that's why I say not everything you hear you believe. That's why we say, you know what I mean? We just gonna hear.
Bullied. Come on in. Come on in. The mother said that Adriana was bullied and that she had to be sent to another school. The father said that his granny, okay, his granny raised him, okay? Not his mother, his granny. His granny's not here, okay? You guys come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I'll wait. I'm going to set good intentions for this read. I'm calling on all my ancestors. I'm calling on all my angels, near and far. I'm calling on Adriana's ancestors. Calling on Adriana's granny to show us what we need to see. Okay? Adriana's grandmother did an interview, right? In the interview, Adriana's grandmother said that I had to watch the interview over and over, okay? And her energy was not truthful energy, okay? Energy never lies, okay? The eyes to the soul never lies, okay? She had sunglasses on that day. We know she took them to the pool with other people, other family members. Remember when I pulled the cards, Granny came up as false, okay? Granny had secrets, okay? What secrets was Granny holding? Not Granny. Yeah, well, that is her granny, okay? Her grandmother, okay? Adriana's mother said something, and yes, I'm repeating myself. She said that Adriana was bullied. They had to take Adriana at one school and put her in another school because she was bullied. She wouldn't fight back. That's what the mother said. So did the grandma feel like Adriana wasn't strong enough? Because she was strong in spirit. She was strong in spirit. You guys, just because a child doesn't fight back, okay, doesn't mean that child is weak. Okay? Doesn't mean that child's weak. Okay? Some children understand who they are. Okay? I not. Okay? They understand who they are. They don't have to fight back. Okay? And her mom had to put her in another school because she was being bullied. Now, some of you guys out here might have children. When she said that to me, you guys, I was just like, and then the energy that I was pulling on Adriana, the very first read that I was pulling on Adriana, okay, disturbed me in my
like
spirit.
Live,
my
guys,
soul.
like
Spirit
up the
is breath.
live.
Okay. So I want to use, I have the shells here, and I have the cards, and I'm trying to see what cards I'm drawn to. And the reason why is because this is something that I did not want to bring up, okay? But it came up in my previous videos on Adriana's grandmother, okay? Adriana's grandmother. Now, we don't know what kind of relationship Adriana had with her grandmother, okay? We don't know, okay? Only the grandmother knows, and Adriana knows that. Let me show you Adriana's grandmother. And then Adriana's grandmother said she went to get a wristband, okay? The grandmother said she sent Adriana to get the wristband, okay? So she sent her to the Al Diablos, okay? The devils, okay? She sent her, okay? So if she, how did she get a wristband to go in the pool? I'm starting to believe that the grandma is lying, okay? Now I'm starting to believe, I know she's lying, okay? Yes. And this is a hard thing to say because people are suffering. The father's suffering, the mother's suffering, okay? The community's suffering, okay? I don't know the name of this community. I would say in Georgetown, because that's where the U.S. Embassy is, but I don't know the name of this community in Guyana. But let's pull up Adriana's grandma. But she's on the other side. She's not fully crossed, but there's a grandmother that's around her that is crossed, okay? So this would be a great-grandmother, okay? She said that she sent Adriana to get the wristbands. Okay, that's what she said. She sent Adriana to get the wristbands. And remember, if you go back to my videos, I said her energy was false. Okay, false energy. I'm not on here for clickbait. I'm not on here for views. I'm just a psychic, okay? From the United States. Okay, this is what I do. Okay? And if you don't believe in the spiritual realm is more real than the physical. Okay? What the eyes can see. Okay? If you guys don't believe that, or you don't want to hear this, you can exit my page. So let me go to the granny. Well, the mother told me that, well, she didn't tell me. The mother said in the video that Adriana was bullied. I thought about my youngest daughter. Okay, she's in med school. Okay, she's going to be a doctor, but she's going to be a scientist. Okay. And I was having a conversation with her yesterday. And she said something, and I already know this about my youngest child, okay? I know this about all my children, especially my youngest child, okay? My youngest child moves with pure intentions. Always move with pure intentions. Never have a wicked bone in her body or a wicked spirit in her body. Everywhere she goes, she moves with pure intentions. She don't have no agenda, okay? She don't want to see nobody get hurt, okay? But she got a clean spirit, clean spirit. Okay, clean spirit. Those kind of people carry a different light. Okay, a different light inside them. Okay, they're not weak in spirit. They're actually the strongest in spirit. Okay, they carry a specific light in them. Okay. In her life on this earth, in the next life, she's an old soul. She was my mother in a past life. My youngest daughter. She never cried. Never cried. Never cried. Not when she was hungry. Not when she was tired. When she came in ready to come in. Because she was supposed to come in. Okay? Just like Adriana. Adriana was supposed to come in. Okay, but they messed with the wrong child. Okay? So Adriana's grandmother said that she sent Adriana to go get wristbands. So she sent Adriana to get wristbands. And Adriana was in the pool. Out of all the children.
Let me run.
Now, why didn't she send a adult? Why didn't she go herself to get the wristbands? There's all those adults around the pool. Okay? And we have to hold the adults accountable too. We have to. Now, did she know that did Adriana know this was going to happen to her? No. Did the grandma know? I believe she did. Okay? Remember, go back to my videos. Okay? This video is for entertainment purposes. And I praise the God, Jah, Yeshua, Oda Mary, that this is not true. Because could you imagine losing a child and then you have a false, fake grandmother that is supposed to love your child like you love your child? Ain't nobody gonna love your child like you love your child. Okay? Nobody. Not granny. Most of the times you have grannies, they love, my grannies, both my grandmas, love me. Okay? They love. There's a different love there. Okay? They had wisdom. They had knowledge. They had understanding. They had patience. Okay? They wouldn't take no money from nobody. Okay? Let me tell you guys something. In this life, if you can be sold, okay, there's other stuff that comes with it. Okay? This is a granny. I've not seen one tear from this granny's eyes. If that was my grandson or granddaughter, I would have fell out. I would have fell the fuck out. And then, oh, we protesting. Okay? It's going down. Okay? Just saying. Okay?
What you guys think about what she just now said? Like, you know, with the grandmother not shedding no tears or nothing like that. What you guys think about that? You know what I mean? It's just a piece of video I just wanted to show, you know. We're still contemplating. We're not going to run into speculation. You know what I mean? We're just touching on some stuff as we go through. Drawing down to the time when we get in the phone call. Definitely, guys, just bear with me. We soon definitely get Adriana mom on the line. You know what I mean? So don't watch no face. Everything good, guys. Like up the live. Let's go to the ad break and then we come back definitely with you, all right? Brooklyn, New York, Wagwan is all about Miss Spotlight Zalima presents the return of royalty. Yes, the return of royalty.
And she's royal.
Saturday the 31st of May, our road leads to Club 718. That's 922 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to all the royal women and all the royal men. Mark this down on your calendars. You cannot miss this one. Admission tickets is only $30. Make sure you get there early. Music provided by Natty Samuels, DJ Neville, Superlex, Unity Family, and Selector Fry. Remember, it's all about the return of royalty. Saturday the 31st of May 2025. Miss Spotlight Zalima, we doing it again.
Give thanks, me alive, yeah, the blessing does a flow upon me.
Yeah, man. We got to say, Kim Wilson, thank you for the $5 donation. Definitely, man. You know what it is. Donation in the building. Got to give you a round of applause. Thank you, man. Thank you a lot. Like I said, guys, you guys can donate to the channel by dropping anything in the Cash App or the Zelle that is provided to you scrolling on the screen. Or you guys could definitely donate to the channel by being a member of the channel for only $2 a month. Also, you could definitely donate to the channel by purchasing a super chat or a super sticker. You understand? Yeah, man. Super chat or a super sticker. Also, guys, do remember you could come aboard with Let's Start the Things TV for all your advertisement need. Remember, Let's Start the Things TV talk show is powered by FF Vibes Radio. You know the code, you know what's up. So definitely you got your business, whether it's a big business, small business, little business, you got your birthday party, you got your event, whatever it is that you got and you need it to be advertised, come aboard with Let's Start the Things TV. That's what we're talking about over here. So justice for Adriana. There's what we're saying. Justice for Adriana. We ain't ramping and we ain't playing and we're not stopping. Okay? All right. So let me jump into 2 more video. Then we're going to open the phone line. Definitely here with the family. Here with the callers them got to say. You know what I mean? Because you don't know. It's all about the callers them, you know? Yeah. But let me jump into this video here because I find this video interesting. So we will Rastaman say. I want y'all listen to what Rastaman. Listen to what Rastaman say.
This message is to Sir Brian Young, Adriana Young father. Condolences to the passing of your child, you know. I think it's heartfelt for myself and many other people across the world. But I have a message for you, man. I think that with this tragedy, a very powerful moment has been trusted upon you. I can agree that it's not easy. But here's a positive that could come out of this. It would be a wise idea to surround yourself with a group of people, because now you have the most powerful resource in your hand, which is the people from all across the world. Surround yourself with a group of people that can push for monumental changes in the structure that failed your child. So like for instance, you can set up a foundation called the Adriana Young Foundation, which would be dedicated to fighting for people that have been suffering at the hands of injustice. Second of all, you could have a law named after her.
Good idea, Rastaman. Good idea. Let's take a call quick and pass. Hello, good morning. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah, good morning, Papa. Greetings. A comment I got me take him Nandalal.
Yeah.
Nandalal them get anybody from the hotel under any investigation. If he's saying the team protecting the police.
I telling you.
Do they have anybody on the hotel? If a Suriname or Guyana one in place, all them there to talk him because of the investigator to talk. Nobody can give no information because they get arrest. Look, I'll talk to people, look at body language. Look on in the air like if we talk to scrape at friends then.
Big up, uncle. Yeah, man. Real thing.
We talk to scrape at friends, disrespectful in the man, could lie, and even know we say to the people then. There's me take on the man, call up keep up the good work for brethren.
Respect.
And thanks for accepting me, man.
Respect. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Guys, if you're interested in being a member of the membership, if you're interested in being a member of the channel, the link is pinned in the comment section. Somebody start a Rastaman, right? All right.
You could have a school named after her. She was a student. You could have a scholarship named after her. After all, she was a student. You could push for a street to be named after her. These are things that we can do to have a lasting memory of the fact that we fought for justice. We might not have gotten everything, but let's have some type of pictorial or any other representation, something tangible, something interactive that we can look at and say, you know what, in the quest for justice, we would have accomplished something that can be a lasting memory and testament to our effort. We shouldn't let this moment go like this. Please, I implore you to surround yourself with a group of people of a certain mindset that would help you to engage in a mission to bring about the changes that is necessary. This is your moment to shine. This is your moment to shine. Push for something. Don't settle for nothing. Push for something, brethren. This is your moment. Your daughter's legacy is already here. She has changed the course of the history of Guyana. What are you going to do with this moment? What are you going to do with this moment, brethren? I sat down and I think about it day in, day out, as a father and as a parent. But most of all, I do feel like the sentiments that I'm sharing with you, the thoughts that I'm sharing with you, it may be the thoughts of many.
Definitely, Rastaman. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello? I don't know why I ain't hearing the call. Let's see if we could call back the call. I'm here.
I was marching for making Adriana mama.
All right. Hold on, I'll cut off and tell the people them don't call. We about to collect the call. All right, good. All right, they were going on now. No call. We're not going to be collecting no call. We about to get the call with Adriana's mom. Yeah, we about to get the call with Adriana's mom. So please, guys, I won't be accepting no call because I'm waiting for the call to link. Okay, guys? So call a friend, tell a friend to know a friend. We about to get the call from Adriana's mom. Alright, guys? So I won't be collecting no call, guys. Let's hold on a bit. Let me see if we make sure we get everything sorted out. Everything plug in. You guys know what's going on, alright? So let's give you a minute. Let me make sure everything started out. Make sure everything good. At the end of the day. You know what I mean? All right, we're getting a call here. Let's see what's going on. Hello, good morning.
Hello? Hi.
Okay, just a minute. Give me a minute. All right. Yes, good morning. Definitely. How you doing, sweetie?
Trying.
All right. Well, you know what it is today. Everybody's definitely excited and definitely glad. Hello?
She's in the bus. Yeah, she's in the bus going to town. She's hearing you.
Okay, everybody's here. That's definitely energized to hear your voice. You know, we're gonna ask you some questions. We're not gonna really go too hard or anything, but you know what I mean. We would give you the platform now for you know what I mean, vent for a bit. How is it has been since the whole situation? How has you been holding and so forth?
To be honest, I would say I'm just trying to believe.
Okay.
It's hard, but I'm trying.
Okay, sweetie. Okay. I know them really well. All right. Let me go back to the scene now. First, this is why I want to find out. When you heard about the situation, because I saw you had on your work clothes at that night, you was at work when you hear the whole situation.
Yeah, I on phone call and then I left and I came over.
Okay, all right. So, like they say, yeah, search the premises and so forth. How much time, like, yeah, really search before critics really did his videoing or whatever is the case?
Well, actually, it had Thursday, my mother-in-law other relatives had searched before we got there.
Okay.
But when we got there, we couldn't have had access to the building because by then the police officers that actually came there, they came to secure the owner of the building and the building. They didn't actually come to help her to ask questions or help search or anything like that. So we actually get a car. We actually get a search until like maybe 12 the night.
Mm-hmm.
When I didn't have the keys for Mr. Harris and he actually shut off the building because even during all those hours of the 10 o'clock, the building was still business as usual. People in the pool swimming, everything was on.
Okay.
So until like so then we got the search and I don't know, there wasn't even no kind of search. I was just seeing with a friend and 4 So I don't already night. What could you? We don't know the building. Really? And it's the owner that is going around with us to search, so he would have an idea of what to do.
Okay. So you guys was out there whole night straight into the morning?
Yeah.
So after you hear about this entering in this car, right? What really strengthened
I didn't believe that.
All right, this is what I want to know. What really strengthened you for don't move? Like you didn't believe.
I didn't believe that because I know my children. And she's not a child like that.
She won't pick up.
She'll never leave to go anywhere without saying where he has been here and no, she'll never.
Okay.
I know for a fact that she wasn't here. Even with dry clothes, she would have still been here, but just like clothes with no slippers, her bag. It's not nothing that I convinced me to tell me that.
Real thing.
My child and some care. There was a whole story they trying to cook up.
So how you see it? How you really see it as a assistant commissioner, commander, wherever, telling you this and knowing his lie, he was lying. How you look at that?
I look at this like this. All of them were clearly aware of what was going on. Because up until the other morning, he came to me, phone trying to show me. I don't know, he trying to show me on the phone because I wasn't even interested. Because he had nothing on the phone to show me.
He had nothing on the phone to show you. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy. So I saw you was on the phone when one of the ministers ended up coming. You know what I mean? Who you was speaking at to that time? The president?
Oh, when the came, it's actually the president. She said would have liked to speak to me.
Okay.
So he actually, well, for me, I would say that it's a part of the report that the officer, like, basically, he's telling me that he has his men working on the camera footage, and so I said, with all due respect, I don't want to hear nothing with the camera footage. I don't want to hear nothing on the car. I said, just ask son what is my child. Because by that time, they already had it in the law. Or supposed to be in the law. Because for me, she's the police embarrassment for me. He okay with me.
Okay. So when she was like, does the safer dogs and all these things, nothing in came in time, nobody didn't bring none, there was
Well, to me, there was like distraction because then we heard of this safer dogs coming, then you hear they stopped with them at the still, I don't know, I don't think they ever moved from the still because at that point in time, when they heard the safer dogs coming, they didn't have no civilian was in the building, was the police officers who were in the building. So by then I was not left to go to get my dog too, because I remember that I had to get a thing to find her. So by the time she got back, like 5 minutes after that, they just need us, but it just magically appear in the pool. Because remember now, they did a whole diversion to get people on the other side of the road so that they could do what they have to do. Because I'm not sure that very soon the idea police is for they were there. So you tell me the last time I was watching the police say, yeah, that's all my hand. Nobody knows my hand.
Wow.
Fire, let me say something. Sorry, Amika. Fire, let me say something. What she just said is true because there's a video that you showed. There were a few police officers who were going through the bushes at the back.
Yeah.
Now, it's not long after they went through that bushes at the back, after they distracted the crowd, that's when the child body showed up in the pool.
Yeah, for real.
So they were all police there. So how this child body show up in the pool?
Oh my God.
It's one of the things they have to put her there. Because you know when she was there, I walked there the night like 3-4 times the next morning.
And you could
she was
see.
never there. So you could clearly see if anything was at the bottom of the pool. And my daughter actually has my height. So I can't see she's in the pool. I can't see that she's in the pool.
That's crazy.
So I know they have all the investigations, but decided first investigation from the family that took her to the pool. But then the police started doing investigation. He was there standing as well when my child appeared. I don't know what's really going on.
He should be recused. He should recuse himself from this case. All of them.
That's crazy.
They have the same set of officers. They're doing investigation when they should investigate. That's the answer. For me, it's that.
Okay. That's so crazy. So the president, you know what I mean? The president saying that he did enough for you guys, right? And I know
I hope he did enough for me. He did enough for himself. He didn't enough for himself.
For real.
And for whoever they're trying to protect and cover, they're trying to do. But I pray that they expose out.
Real things, real thing.
And doesn't get you know so that there will be less concern and that concern all of it.
That's crazy. So the three pathologists that came, right? They say that which one of them you guys choose? The first three.
But to be honest, we really did not choose Collins. We had my supervisor was phone last as an entry because they think that we choose Collins. We did not choose Collins. On the day after they found my child body. People my child body away the 25th. A girl came to us with a paper of today's name and he can send it to our lawyer requesting that we get up the postmortem, and he was like, okay, but then a few days before the postmark, then we can understand that it's not after it's Collins. Because he was in this country only a few days ago, start doing a postmark. So I don't know why they're trying to make so people. So to be honest, I don't know who gives the Collins, so we get Collins.
Wow.
Collins was very good by us.
I was saying that because when I heard when we all heard about the she's drowned, when we hear the autopsy, when we heard that the government was saying that is the parents choose this man.
Even if they're saying that she drowned, I don't know where she drowned.
That is it.
Those are the questions. They can't answer none because she did not drown in that room. And they were responsible, my child was, when on the day of postmortem, the hospital vanished because the police officer and the doctors and nurses were at the hospital that day. They had enough time to do what they had to do. before the body got spiral because they allowed no family member or waiting on no family member who would have got to the hospital before they took it to spiral. But he had 2 hours to enjoy themselves to cover up before my child body was in the spiral.
Okay. Oh.
You said Lenora Hospital?
Yeah, they so far here because when I did catch last night, I get a call the doctor and the hospital, but before I could have reached here, they already left to go to ATL. So they had us waiting for a whole family members to go with them with the body to the hospital. Nor had they taken any family member with them along with the body to the hospital. So it's very strange. They had enough time. They probably told us possible and whatever they had from the hospital who go to the body. I think possible in my child. And they said anything for I don't know what looks like.
That's crazy. Wow. So the day on the autopsy, I heard the president made it clear that you guys could choose whoever you want to be there in the autopsy, especially the doctor that you end up, Dr. Caleb. None of you, otherwise than Dr. Caleb, no other person wasn't allowed in there.
Other than him, I think Wade was in there, and my brother-in-law was in there. But the angle that he placed my brother-in-law in, he couldn't just take pictures of certain stuff because they placed him so far away, and the room was filled with police officers and gangs. They weren't here more than anything.
Wow.
They weren't there more than anything.
Shit. So
before that postmortem, actually started, they had like 5 meetings. It's from one meeting to the next meeting to the next. And I don't know who was that, and we talked about postmortem actually started.
Were you guys inside of the meeting room, or it's only police officers?
No, or just the police officers. Oh, actually, police officers had to give Mr. Paul. We had wait, but we weren't. I don't know if we'd actually speak about anything, but I wasn't clear to me what that meeting was about or why they had wanted to have him. It was following actually came on our behalf. And when we went to the body scan or the X-ray or whatever we had to do was about 1 day. We could see the fun movement to them from there. So I don't know if you're trying to help a family of a situation, you're trying to comfort us at the same time. I know what you're trying to do, but all I want to know is who murdered my child because she did not know.
Correct. Because after the scan, did they tell you what they find on the scan? Was there any findings?
No, we got a flash drive. We got a flash drive of whatever it does, but we didn't actually look at that.
Okay. Okay. That's crazy. Oh my God. So upon the autopsy situation now, when you guys try to get the second autopsy, how is it you are getting a fight down like that so much to get the second autopsy? And what are you guys doing towards getting it?
I don't know why they don't want the medical board or so they don't want them to be, they're not supposed to be for them to be postmortem according to John Mayo, I want the child to be more concerned and see what he would have done or what any one of them would have done.
Yes. Straight up.
So, cause what actually you want the world to know? What you want to tell the world in regards to the government not helping you get your child, because this is your child, right? This is clearly injustice, and also the gruesome murder. She was murdered. This is clearly murder and nothing else, right? What do you want the world to know? What else do you want to ask for? Or what do you want to reach out? What do you want the world to know?
For me, the dance before state. And I have heard never trying to help. They're still not trying to help. I don't know who they're trying to make or what they're trying to cover up. And it's for me, they're sick. They're sick. Because we requested for FBI from Scotland to come and other things. And you're trying to help a family and I requested certain things. They still have to because you're not bringing them. You bring in the Canadian man. I don't see that man. I'm not out to man qualification or whatever, but I can't see that man alone to be doing an investigation in a matter like this. And it's very serious. And you're also working along with the Diana Police Force. Which doesn't make sense because you're working along with some of the team officers that was standing right here at my job on magically appeared at home. So all of that makes no sense. There's no help.
Just let your lawyer know you don't want that man to look at your child. Clearly, you have the right. Always remember, you have the right to say who you want because they already look what this child went through. And then so 3 persons came in, they cut her up, and no particular answer. Whoever you want for your child, you let them give you that. Don't let nobody check your child without you just say clear. Let your attorney let them know plain. I don't want this person. Why couldn't they go with what your attorney is requesting?
I really they don't want us to be. But my question is, I'm asking if they were in my, let's ask them for themselves in my situation. I wonder what they would have done.
Straight. So, how is it you get
to put yourself in my situation, what they would have done.
That's crazy.
And we're not getting off from the topic of Adrian. On the topic of the GoFundMe.
Yes.
Are you receiving anything really? Are you there?
Hello? She must be getting some problem. Be with us, guys. All right.
Amity, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the topic of the GoFundMe, are you receiving any money?
Yeah, well, actually, I let my company close it off. I already received that. I let them close it off because there's other people that are creating fake stuff. So, probably any other way should be probably directly to me because I just want to close it off.
Yeah, because I gave your number and your correct spelling of your name for him to put it up. So he's going to request for everybody to send it through MoneyGram or Western Union directly to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
So my number is 665 5248 and my name is AMCISIMON.
Okay. AMECIA.
AMECIA.
Okay. All right, guys. So we got it right up on the screen, guys, and we got your middle name up there also.
Pardon me?
Yeah, he's saying he has your middle name, your middle name, because that's on the ID card.
Yeah, ASAPN.
All right, very good. We got all up on the screen. So you want him to send it direct to you, Western Union or MoneyGram?
Yeah.
All right, definitely. Well, we're not gonna hold you up anymore. We're gonna try to see if we could get a next interview with you whereby you're gonna get some way quieter, more calm that we could get for Gayo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So thank you so much for coming through. Just hold it up. We there here so fighting for you all the way, my sister. Just know that.
Yeah.
All right. Sis.
Thanks, cuz we'll talk. We'll talk later. I'll call you later.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Come on. Definitely. Yes, guys. That was it. So you guys heard it straight and clear. We're gonna try to get a next interview with her, a proper interview, because what happened is that she's doing some run-ins in town right now. So it's the best time we could catch her, because you know the show is in the morning. And then she said that she don't know how the traffic may be heading back home. It might be more longer, because you know it's on the west side. It's still in Tushin she live in. So we had to, grasp and get this quick and fast as we can. You know what I mean? So definitely, as you guys heard what she just now said, you know what I mean? That's crazy. And they trying to say this girl drowned in the pool. Yeah, the mother said I told she wasn't in there. Hi, brothers. Come, Dada. Come, Dada.
Go, co-host.
What you doing, she? Okay, leave her. Put you down. Come, Dada, say hi. She just come off the road. Say hi. Say hi. You got, is we a one?
Kingston gets student at the man.
Oh my God. Give me it. Kingston, come. We're gonna get back into the show, guys. My son gets student of the month. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And he got best reader.
Student of the month. Best reader. Come, bro. Park the phone. Alright, just come, just to stay like that. Come to me. Say hi. Look into the camera. So, you got student of the month. Best reader.
Want me to read it?
Yeah, not everything. You know what I mean? So, guys, you know what I mean? Say congratulations to my son. Just for 2 minutes, he just come for us. Let y'all know that he get, you know what I mean? He's a bad man right now. I'm proud of you, okay? Alright, go on your way. Go and have fun. Take your phone. Go and do what they're doing. Daddy buy chicken nugget for you. Don't worry.
We got Zaxby's right here.
Alright.
we get a free Zax meal. I could get that. You get
Thank
chicken
you.
nugget.
Take it over there with you. Put it over that side. Alright, good. Yeah, man. Today's the big day, so you done all the thing already. You know what I mean? I'm happy for him, man. Yo, the boy's smart, but the boy's a read, man. I telling you?
The teacher
big reader.
The teacher said she was want to know how we got him to read so well.
I don't need, we need his mother. It's his mother and grandmother is just there on books. But congratulations to you, Kingston. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, back to the same team now. We're gonna open the phone lines. If you guys want to call in, phone lines are open. As you guys heard Adriana's mother said, right? She looked in the pool. She know what cotton looked like. She did saw a cotton in her daughter's nose. And they trying to say that there wasn't no cotton in the mother nose. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're going to get a next interview with her that whereby she's going to be home and it's going to be quiet and more better that we could hear everything. But we still happy for hear what we get for hear from she. You know what I mean? Although she was in a minibus. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, justice for Adriana. You understand? Now, all the time, you see, and this is why I say when I hear them start, because at the first said moment, when I hear drunk and I heard Adriana's father start out, ain't like we hear. I was like, man, it's not you ask this doctor, but you hear what Adriana's mother said? Them didn't the doctor with the government saying that instructed by or was asked or requested, we should say, by the parents. She did not request that doctor. The Trinidad doctor she did want, but they didn't want the man to come. And remember, no, he was in the country a few months with the fire incident with the fireman getting burned or something like that. Will lose his life. But then when it's Adriana case, you don't want the man for come in. Like I said, guys, the name and the number that you're seeing on the screen right now, right? The name and the number that you're seeing on the screen right now, guys, please, that's the name and the number. You guys could Western Union, or you guys could MoneyGram, Western Union or MoneyGram. You could straight to her. That's her name and that's her number. Okay, let's take a call. Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning, for you again, man.
Hi there, 1 million. Where's the other fam? What's your take?
What was? When I watching this Adriana situation here, man, this thing got me vexed, man. This thing got me bent up. Because watching Adriana is more than just she their parents' biological child, you know. Like, you're such a lot to be hard by. This situation there is a real serious situation there. Yeah, so from the time the situation happened there, the police them had order from the higher ups, which is Jagadi on them man there, to try to get them man there to do away with everything, all the evidence and everything. They got the covering up for the friend. They're covering up for the owner of the Ice Scarlet Devil Day Hotel. You understand? Yeah, right, Scarlet. That's Scarlet Devil Day Hotel, because nothing but a sacrificial place where they're sacrificing people and them type of thing there. So was Jagadi still got to explain why was it when he came into office that he released the body from prison?
Aye, yeah.
You understand? This thing going way back to just what happened now.
I hear that for truth.
It was?
Yeah.
Because it didn't make no sense, man. Everything that these people ask for, everything that these people ask to try to find some type of justice, they deny them, deny. Why are they point, man?
You say?
And they know exactly why they deny the people all these things here.
Good.
They know exactly why they deny these people here. You see the water over in the banner. I don't even want to see another piece of property for them people down there. Them people supposed to be exiled from Guyana.
I swear.
You understand? Because the government giving me the opportunity and reason to believe that they've been along with this thing here all the while. Because you're covering up for this man. And they should be also responsible and bring up on charges too for accomplice, because they don't want to say, oh, we provided the pathologists and stuff like that. Of us. But y'all provided who y'all are. I just see you on the phone there with Adriana Motto.
Yeah, man.
And I didn't want to ask you, who was it that appointed those pathologists? Because he tried to make people believe that they was the one.
She just now says she didn't. The one that can't remember is 3. 1 out of the 3 is who they requested that they say. The woman said the person, she didn't request the person. The pathologist that they blocking from coming for the second autopsy, he is the one that they requested to come with the 2 others, but they didn't want he come. They end up bringing the next man and trying to pin it on them that they say he. Yeah.
I'll cover up.
This we should just now tell you. This one start out when they get the answer. I was like, why you uncomfortable? Because I know it's y'all call for this man, but then I say, man, it got to be nah. Now I hearing that it's not he. You know, you see? I telling you about.
Mano, let me show you something. See what the hotel there? I don't want to see them people that build back nothing from the property there. They must put a monument there of the little girl there, and everybody with the sacrifice inside the place there. You understand?
Straight.
Yes. I see this with them people, man. They got forgot to exile. They must show their face ever again. And you see the thing when Ali's there, and Ali's there going to people's backyard, and nobody should invite you to the backyard no more. You can't come around you no more upon it. We don't see we there upon already. We don't see we there upon already. You come in the backyard, you want to play domino, you want to dance. None of them things they're done upon. You can't come back in this yard no more. You can't come on me funny no more. But let me show you something. They want to run to people and try to make people think that there's a mokome or some type of parkour, because what going on now? Y'all want to make people believe that because y'all got a master degree, a bachelor degree, a associate degree, and all them type of things, like y'all got the world skill. But let me tell you something. If they don't know now, they don't know. All the education they got there without common sense ain't no sense at all.
Straight up.
You can't fool the mass of the people because the whole world don't see we're doing already, and they should be brought up on charges as accomplice because they're covering up for the person there. Jagger still have to explain why is it when he come into office that he ordered the body to be released. And it's showing the same thing again now all over again that is still trying to protect this family. They got some type, they got to be brought up on investigation on it.
Straight up, my brother.
That's right. But here, what I like we're doing, man, every percent caller. I like what you're doing. Carry on with the show, boss. You'll hear from me. We'll hear from me more frequently. I'll send you seeds, all right? I ain't want to send nobody by the little band and no chicken meat, no, because I can say something, you can buy something nice, man.
Respect, my brother. Yeah, man. Hey, you make I laugh there, man. No, me not like it chicken nuggets, right? You know, really. That's what I tell you, you know what I mean? Because this he world, you know? But nevertheless, man, yeah, it's crazy because, like I said, right? How much people was in the room? Because I heard the government made it clear and say the parents could get how much people they want in the room. And we know they can't get the whole, no big. At least I went saying at least 5 person. The mother, the father, the grandmother, and the 2 other person, the sister and the next girl that was alive. Or even if you mix it up, whoever, but 5 person, but the mother, grandmother, and the father got for daddy with 2 more other. This is what I went saying, right? And the doctor, let me say 6. So I went saying at least, but dog on there in there, whereby the Mr. Ali Sato, it will be videotaped and everything. So they ain't got for worrying on. They can see everything right there when everything happening, so they could be pleased. Now you hear with the mother come out and say that how she brought in your brother was there. But the position where they put your brother, he couldn't do no videoing or take no picture. So they put you in a uncompromised position. It's like they want to see what's going on. You know what I mean? Real thing. Let me take this call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Turn on your TV for me, please. I don't know why people do that. Remember, when you're calling, you got to turn your TV down. Don't listen to the TV while you're calling. Call, turn down your TV first, call. When you get in, when you're done, you could watch yourself, watch back the video and listen when you call. You know what I mean? Because the guys, some people is call, watching the TV or watching whatever they're watching and calling and watching and forget that they're on the phone. Yeah, but nevertheless, you know what I mean? We're going to try. There was so much more question I wanted to ask her, but the what part she was, you know what I mean? It was a lot of noise and all these kind of things, so that's why I didn't get for, you know what I mean, ask her some more questions because I wanted to ask her about, you know what I mean, Dr. Caleb, also, you know what I mean, how she really feel about him, you know what I mean, because, you know, they requested him for him to be there, but I didn't really want to get into it any more deeper because where she was, hearing noise at the back of the ground and she cut and then she come again. Somebody saying in the group that the car being tampered with. And then could tamper the car if they want. Wasn't nothing that out of the world that should say that they got for tamper. They could watch back it. It's normal questions we ask. Remember, we know what's going on. You can't go too hard with it because remember, still it's an open investigation and you can't really go wrong certain things. So we pinpoint. For those that time that she was in a minibus and she was in town doing she little run around. So we can get she again on the live. Definitely when she gonna be home. You know what I mean? And we're gonna try to get she and the father on the live as look. I would like to hear from him with what he's got to say about this whole situation. You know what I mean? Straight up. 1,600 people upon the check-in, guys. Like up the live. The phone lines are open definitely. 347-801-6231. Number is scrolling on the screen. Once again, guys, donation to the Young's family, the number and the name that you're seeing on the screen. Any donation that you guys have, do not send it to me. Send it to that name and that number, whether it's Western Union or MoneyGram. That's what she said. So The number that I'm showing you right now is not to call in. That number and the name that you're seeing right there, that's the mother of Adriana Young's name and number. So any donation you guys have to help the family, assist the family with, that's the name and the number there, you guys, Western Union or MoneyGram her. She's going to know when it reached there to her, you know what I mean? She must have the app on her phone, I guess. So you know what it is, guys. 347-801-6231. Definitely, it's Monday, and we said justice for Adriana. You know what I mean? Justice for Adriana, and it was a wonderful piece of calling, you know? Yeah, wonderful piece of calling. I'm not gonna tell no lie. How about us? You know, to know how the government stay, you know, for know how, you know, it's crazy at this said moment, bro. It's really crazy at this said moment. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, little princess. Yeah, man, people. Any donation you got, make sure you send it to the number that you're seeing on the screen, guys. No. What you doing there? You gonna pull my whole computer down. Why you doing it to my host? My co-host. You're supposed to be a co-host. You ain't supposed to pull down my computer. Yeah, guys. You understand? Let me read two comments. Somebody say what? Say what? Remember, phone lines are open, alright? Fire, she had to get she had to get herself another private phone. The wicked one might use the number to abuse her. Well, me feel she say nothing out of the way. She just make it clear like everybody did, you know what I mean? She vent and she made it clear that, you know what I mean, she don't feel that the government did nothing as much as they wanted, as much as they said they did. They didn't, you know what I mean, they didn't do as much as they say they did for the family members. You understand? Because there's so much we pinpoint and we could put together, whereby even the doctor that they said it brought, that the family members requested, that was fake. The autopsy report, it looked like that was fake too. You know what I mean? You could have given more. Well, I won't say fake, but you could have given more you could have given more details. Although you couldn't give the manner of death, because we all know the manner of death have to be checked or investigated by the police. You understand? That's in their hand. But what drowning? Dry drowning? You know what I mean? Little water fall in your nose and you're drowning. They got different sides of drowning. I showed you guys on a live the other night. You know what I mean? They got different signs of drowning where the three pathologists was live and saying these kind of things. So we know for a fact. Then boom, the UK doctor, whereby he said, in order, when you're drunk in a large pool of water, you absorb more water in your lungs. There was not so much water in her lungs. Third, she would have swollen if she drunk in the pool. She would have flowed, swell up. None of that. Nobody didn't see none of that. What about the marks of violence on her hands? We heard the nurses them said these things was written on statement. But guess what? The statement were written with all the correct whatever. They end up getting a bogus statement. They end up getting a bogus statement. They ain't use the real statement. You know what we're doing with them things? Jesus. She on fire. Hi, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Turn on your TV for me now. It coming to all turn it. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, turn on.
I really from St. Vincent.
Yeah.
And I love how you come up with that. Let's talk the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the beginning, when I really saw that hotel, double, well, like, but I believe I'm a spiritual man, right? When I say spiritual, I mean we all are physical and spiritual, but I move down to the scriptures. Why you know about when they say they sacrifice the girl, right? No, you have to know we sacrificing for. You understand? Because if you say thank you, Lord, you just can't say thank you, Lord. You have to know what you thank you, Lord, for. You understand? You must, I'm going to tell you, go on last Saturday. You just can't go on there. You have to know what you're going for. If you go in America, you have to know why you go in America, what you're going for. You understand? But what I want to tell you, now, your enemy, we have an enemy, all of us are enemy, and the enemy is Lucifer. You understand? He don't have no friend. He use people. I hear it from this man, Lucifer voice. He say he don't love no man, right? Now, when there's a sacrifice in the girl, let me tell you something, my brother. You see, when you come to a woman, a child, not really a woman, a child. Even if you come to a woman to sacrifice, Lucifer don't want no female blood. Anyhow you do that, my brother, you don't. He will destroy you and will destroy whatever you have. Because if you look back in the Garden of Eden, remember Satan always using a woman, right? So you can't destroy, you cannot, never ever say using a woman, a female blood, to sacrifice to the devil. He will destroy you because Satan love woman. He just use woman in the whole, you understand? To destroy anything and any part of the world. Understand? So when they say sacrificing, that's to know what they're saying. You understand? So nobody can fool me when it comes to sacrificing this kind of foolishness at all about sacrifice. I mean, no, I'm going on the spiritual side again now. Listen. You see that little lady, the little child, another lady, a little child. You understand? She in the hands of the Almighty God. So I mean, we go feel dumb because we lose her, right? But actually, with a little girl from 11 years, dumb, anybody, any child die that age, back in the hands of the Almighty God. You understand? But where she is, she sinners. You understand? She has no pain. All who think that the fucker will put her in a better place because she's showing Guyana training mother and father, but every father humble, just humble yourself. Respect. She will show you everything that's going on in Guyana. You all know that. There's spiritual works, my brother. And this lady they were talking about the grandmother. I saw the grandmother cry. She grandmother cry. And looking back again, the scripture showing you that children is like olive plants around the table. They are heritage. So Satan trying to take, Satan's stupid enough. He always try to take the soul. But you can't take that from the Almighty.
All right, Uncle.
So all you see, evil children get no justice from them because the law never justify. You understand?
Respect.
The law never justify. So the Almighty will bring justice. But whenever a man do something bad, the Almighty God will get time to repent. You understand? So even if when I give justice now, you will get my brother.
Respect.
So
Thanks,
look,
Uncle.
go on the good works, man.
All right, Uncle.
Go on the good works.
All right. Yeah, man. That is it, you know? For the real life level, justice will prevail. Now, this is the doctor right here, Dr. Gary L. Collins. This is the doctor that they requested, saying that the parents requested. Imagine, this man is the doctor that the family requested, and this man didn't even get a chance to talk with the family when the autopsy done. This is what they're saying, like, what really going on? But somebody said on the show, last night that them man got good sense, cause them man must give the government all the right answer And maybe the government must come and just read what they want to read and said this and said you gotta make some lemon now. You know shot there. You know it thing go. Vaccine. Is right? It could be a case like that. Because like I tell you all already, like me, my wife was speaking, right? And it makes sense. If the government do give the answer, the right answer, where I think can happen? Now you think it gonna make anything less of anything, or it gonna make it worse? You know what I mean? Remember these people them don't know what's going on, you know. Hello, good morning.
Blessed love fire, how the eye?
That's the one, my brother. Huh?
I give thanks for that interview the I just get. Big props to the eye, you know, just even though she wasn't clear and she riding in the bus and the bus man playing music, no respect, none of that.
Yeah,
I give thanks to the effort, right?
Yeah.
I got 4 quick points. I am a big truck and I have to pull off the 95 and pull over. That's the reason with the eye, because it's a very important topic I want to touch right now. The Hinduism is one of the oldest religion right now, and a lot of Hindus right now, because I know they're listening, they can relate to what I'm saying. There's a book called the Mahabharata. This is the name of the book.
Okay.
You understand? And it tells you about this intergeneration and this sacrificial thing we're going on, right?
Okay.
This book is one of the oldest book right now that man has ever written. It's 11 times longer than the Bible. And it teach about intergeneration, and you know, Cooley in general, they're big with intergeneration. In this book, it got a prophet, what it is called Bhishma, who claimed to have a gift that he could only die when he want.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then Mahatmata, which means great soul. You remember the other man they used to call Mahatma Gandhi? Gandhi is the founder and the big man.
Okay.
You understand? And they got another set of them, they call themselves the Pandavas. They claim to represent the good, and they train and teach the young generation the liberty. And then they got another set of them, it's called the self, it's called the cowhabs, the cowrabs. Them is the one what is representing these sacrificial evil thing. Because the sacrifice thing real, you know. It's big in the Hinduism thing. It's real.
Yeah.
So them people from the brethren said the devil, they will tell them is the cowrabs within the Hinduism faith. Yes, right? Them is the one what is represent the evil and the sacrifice and them thing.
Wow.
So I want ones educate yourself and look for this book, Mahabharata. This is the title of the book, Mahabharata. And it say if you don't read this book, you don't read nothing. Because this book is the longest poem man ever written. This book here, so. Yes, right?
Okay.
And it tell you about the sacrifice and this nastiness what it is be doing. It's real, brethren and sisters who listening to I and I. And I see enough of them Hindus, they into it. And you know when you used to grow up wrong in GT, you used to see the got enough flag and things flying in the yard. Them is the Jandy flag. Them is the science flag. Yeah, man. And it is buried the thing under them flag and thing. It real fire. I'm telling you, it's real.
I know good.
I'm glad you know. I know enough ones like me, I know what going on.
I tell them.
You see? Because this thing is real. This sacrifice thing is real. And what they did with Adriana was for health and wealth for the PPP party. Because they want a victory within the PPP party. So she was the one that was the choose. You understand? To do this sacrifice, my lord. Yes, right?
Yeah, brother. Respect my brother.
So Mahabharata is the title of the book. I want y'all research this book and read for yourself. Don't listen to what the Rastaman say. The truth It's there for who want to find it. You see it?
Yeah, man.
Mahabharata. There's the title of the book. I want you to go look it. I just ordered one. But it's a Hindu big man I been reasoning from Pakistan. We'll show him, man, because the man he said he heard about this thing. All people are from Pakistan, brethren. Everybody hearing this thing with this little girl.
I tell you, boy. He should touch real people, boy. He should.
My Lord, it's so sad, brethren. It's so sad, man.
Boy.
Nandalal is a joker. Nandalal is a joker because he is responsible for the police commissioner. The police commissioner is answer to Nandalal, the attorney general. You see it? So when they're trying to refrain themselves and saying it's an independent, it's Jack Dio running Nandalal and Nandalal running the police. Yeah, you see it? He's the attorney general. Look up what's the attorney general title.
Straight.
But this one ain't gonna cover because I tell you in the third or the fourth episode, blood gonna run, River Jordan gonna run. I show him, brethren. Because this, you see what they're trying to do right now is to bring a racial thing between the black and the Indians in GT. But I advise everybody listening, do this for the love of this little sister and I, for this little child. Unite, hold one head, and let me vote these people out. They got to go, people. This is what the Rasta man telling y'all on this brethren program. This brethren doing a good thing by bringing an educational program to find justice for this girl. Listen to what I telling y'all on this brethren program. Let me hold head, right, and vote these people out. Forget race. They're trying to use Venezuela for distract me, but we ain't taking that. We ain't buying that. Let me vote these people out, and then we're going to hold them accountable. But while they're in power, we're not going to get justice while they are in power. We got to vote them out, seize the assets, put them for house arrest, and try them. And then Chief Justice. But Fire, I'm surprised right now the attorney didn't even take this to the Caribbean Court of Justice, you know. Because them chief justice in GT sell out, man. We ain't trust none of them, Fire. None of them.
Real thing.
The man should have take, but you know what? The attorney, he is a brilliant brethren. And between me and you, Fire, you got to watch your back too, you know. You got to watch your back because he's an old police. And I hear he say some things where he don't repeat.
Yeah.
But I got suss the vibes already. The man got to watch your back. He's an old police. You know what's going on. Because you know right now the justice we pushing for could bring them down and they could take you out. But let me learn positive. I'm showing the eye. I had to pull off my big truck off the road for come and reason you this reasoning, brethren. But I listen your first night, but I be tired of doing my paperwork for my truck. And I say, you know what, I'm going to touch the eye in the new lights, you know? All right, but I hear you celebrating early, but it's all good, man. It's all good. It's the whole month, it's your month, man. You don't know. Love a man as every time beloved. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, good morning.
Yo, good morning.
Yeah, man.
You know how I see it, and then this is my final intake on it, right? Because it's straight. I don't care what nobody say. This is me. Yo, Jadio, from the minute that girl was grabbed up, Jadio was notified. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody
say.
Because he already prepared for the cops to come down there. Because if they're going to look for the girl, we're going to need the police. Retrack it. You're going to see.
Yeah. Yeah, you're talking
so,
proof. You're talking sense.
The owner already, he know that the owner had a sacrifice emotion. He may not have known who it was, but he know about it. Because everything had to be protected. The hotel owner, the staffs, and just how everything play out, it leads straight to looting. After that looting, he made a meeting and he said, well, he make it political. And sure enough, Ali came when they questioned him and he said he done everything. Let the opposition do their work. It's political. They knew.
They knew. I know they knew.
All right, brother. Have a good day.
Respect my brother. Yeah, man. Watch. I tell him already, you know. I's a man, I shine bad, you know. Big up to me mother and me father would teach me, you know. I shine from whoever watching me since the whole case. Y'all would know I there telling them already. I don't expose everybody because I don't know what's going on. I've been there. I know what's going on. You understand? And I keep telling y'all from since I see though, I said this man got to be friends or something with these people them, with the big boys them. Because from since I hear the commission, the assistant commissioner, the commander of the division over there on in Tushin West Side, from since I see he there, and then he gave the what girl jumping car and all them things I say now. Then I remember and I keep telling y'all, I tell y'all, don't matter what, all these man of them is getting paid from all of these big boys. This is what is happening. These man of them is get a monthly allowance or whatever. Then boom, get for find out that he's from the hotel owner's family with one of the minister of the PPP regime. See, so it keep getting intense. It keep getting more, you know, it keep getting more crazy. Like, oh, you know, you find out why really they're protecting him. Because when everybody wanna know, that was the word before we find out. Why them protecting this turn on your phone, Kingston. Why are you protecting this man like that? What's really going on? But then we find out is what? It's family. You understand? It's family. We got 1,700 people want to check in, guys. Like up the live, please. Like up. As well.
You okay?
That's what happened. Oh.
Get your cookie.
Got me scared of one is one to eat. Yeah. It's like, man. So it's a difference, bro.
Yeah.
It's a difference. Straight. You know what I mean? This doctor is who come from Delaware.
Tell Lexi come here.
This is the doctor who come from Delaware. All we gotta do is just keep this in prayers, cause we ain't stopping. Adriana body's not going down now. We fighting, we waiting, we gotta get this autopsy done. Understand? Like I said, the government is not helping in no way because what we need is for the girl to leave the country. This is what we need. You understand? Good morning.
Pick up yourself for your morning. How you doing?
I did go to know my sister. Where's the heights?
Hi there. Hi, good. Listening to
Yeah, man.
watching your show. Yeah. Big up on the call, we call just now. Everything the man said is facts. Understand? Since a kid growing up, I know about those things because I spiritual the way. Them is the thing that's their porn. You understand? The flag and them kind of thing. This what is their porn. You understand? Because the other day my brother was explaining about this whole sacrifice thing. Or one of their own people show how they do this sacrifice, right? I think they just call it some Jandy, right? When they keep the Jandy thing, he telling me how the man show he the Jandy thing is when they're doing sacrifice people. See, so anytime you see they invite you to the Jandy thing, don't go to it. So I remember I took my kids home 2020. So my sister worked with some Indian people, right? And she was telling me, my boss lady said I got Jandy. Do you want to bring your kids? I said, hey, don't come around me with them kind of thing. I said, so they could sacrifice me children. I said, you're mad. I said, don't deal with them thing, right? I said, don't come and tell me them thing. I said, if you and them is friend, you could go. But not me and me children them. We don't participate in them thing. I never participate in nothing them Indian people got. Because I listen to me guts. Because I know everything they do is evil. You understand?
Everything they do is evil, and we need justice for that child.
Got to get justice for shit.
We got to get justice. You understand? Plus, we got to vote them out. They got to go.
Got to go.
They're just fucking up Guyana. I get angry when I talk about these people, you know. Real angry I get. Those people got to go. They're messing up Guyana.
Yeah,
Don't let me be destructive about the bar, though. Let them go to the bar, though. Because they're fighting for Guyana. Because remember, Mark Benchop is always play it when he said, oh, we could get Venezuela channel out. You understand? Let me tell you something. If I had any family in the army, they didn't go into the bar, though. I did tell them, send them. You see, black people in Guyana, they better wake up, you know. They better wake up. Send them. Nandalal and all of them, Jack Yo, Infinally, send them, let them go and dance at the bar, though. Because it's going like Guyana belongs to them. You understand? Let them go to the bar, though.
Yeah, man.
Because let me tell you something. If a war break out right now, the other day, they just had a little thing, you know. What do you think they run and do? They run and go where to Dubai. Can you guys remember that?
I can remember the for truth. I didn't hear the for truth.
Yes, they was scared. Right? Which leader has run and left the country? They're running to go where to Dubai. And if something happen right now, they're gonna left them people in Guyana. So, black Guyanese better wake up and see what these people doing and vote them out.
Yeah, man. Everybody need to go out and vote. Straight.
Vote them out. It's too much going on in that country. Too much. They need certain black people with qualification. They're not even getting work. What just now I go on Facebook, I see the people, them guys there putting out, they ain't getting the truck something. All the Chinese taking over.
I tell
these
you.
people got to wake up and see what these people doing. Because they're wicked. It's sheer wicked and evilness they're dealing with.
Yeah, Mrs. Respect.
All right, thank you.
Yes, right, man. It's bare wickedness right now. People balling. Chinese taking over sad. The Chinese. I tell you, China don't know who's we. China don't know who's we. Right? Chinese. It's like Chinese getting lashing off. It's a sign. Then people trying to tell them, go. We need to get work. But on a serious note, though, it's crazy level, you know what I mean? On a serious note, it's real crazy. You know, to know that this is going on right now in this time is with the government. Yeah, man. You know? I don't know why they got the Chinese them taking over the place. And somebody just send me the Mahabak, whatever the man call the thing is. So, you know, for pronounce them. Me never want to know for pronounce them. Which end, like I keep telling y'all, we fight not only against flesh and blood, but spiritual thing in high places. How much time I tell y'all, though? You know, even when the woman that lost her son 2012, and she said she didn't believe in it, I said, Mommy, you should believe in it because these things are real. You understand? These things are real. You know what I mean? And no disrespect to no Indian because I am not racial. I must have got one black sister because I'm the only child from my mother, but I'm the rest of brothers and sisters from my father's side. I must have got two other black brother and sister who I know lately, but most of my life, all of my brother them is Indian. Brother and sister is Indian. So I don't have a problem. I have a lot of Indian brethren that I trust. You know what I mean? Yeah, not a lot, but one or two of them. I don't know why I got a lot. With one or two of them that I trust, you know what I mean? So, Olande Kala is not a racial thing or anything like that at the end of the day, but we're talking about a spiritual realms. Hello, good day. Good morning, you on the show.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I've been listening. And we're talking about the doctor. What's on the TV then? You're talking about Dr. Collins. Dr. Collins, from my research, he's not an American. He originally comes from Trinidad.
Okay.
Right? Study in Jamaica and then come to the States.
So they probably know, somebody know him from before, because he's a Caribbean person.
Oh.
Right?
Mm.
All right. So that's all I got to say this morning.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, this is it. Remember now, even if we come from Trinidad, because remember the second autopsy that was to be done, the same man that was coming, they come from Trinidad also. Let me see if I could ever find. See if I could ever find it. He came from Trinidad also. So I don't know if it's because both of them is from Trinidad, they end up, you know what I mean, must be bringing him instead of the real one that they wanted. You know what I mean? On a real life level. Shout out to everybody that checking, guys. Like up the live. Make sure you like the live up. That's all we need you to do. No hiccup. Just like the live up. Phone lines are definitely open, guys. We're gonna take a few more calls and we soon out of here. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. What's your take?
My take is, listen, I've never seen such blatant lies and cover up. And the PPP is blatantly doing it. I understand that nations can't really intervene, but I know they really could if they wanted to. And I am really, really disappointed that this has gone viral worldwide. And, you know, a lot of countries have not responded, especially this one. I really thought they would have. But anyway, to the Black people in Guyana, listen, I know about the oppression. And I know the Indians don't want to agree with it. And this is not on a racial scale, right? But it is, they know who we are. And I'm speaking to my people. So sorry, Indian people, if you're happy. They know who we are. They know that we didn't just happen. They know who came on the Atlantic slave trade. They know that Black people are the true people of God. And this is why they know that if they sacrifice us, that's where the power lies. So there's a reason for the oppression. And until we understand that, until we cry out to our God, because we have a God, I don't think we know that. Instead, they distract us with RTs and parties day by day, week by week, and keep us quite occupied, going to the bank to borrow money and all that. When we wake up, things will be better. When we wake up and say no more. I'm not against party. I used to party. I'm not saying nothing, but we need to stop and take a look. Look at who gets the best jobs. Look at who gets the land. Even if Black people get is a sprinkle. Even when they're looking to do the dirty work, it's always us they come looking for. They give a man a snow cone and promise to pay you money for kill somebody. And we do it. When will we say no? They pay people to go and protest, and they go. And we know that that's a fact. And then they highlight it to the world and say, you see these hooligans? As they told the nurse, you see these hooligans? But and that has nothing to do with us. So when will our Black men stop and say, no, enough is enough. Y'all paint we Black. The $5,000 ain't worth it. The food ain't worth it. These people know who we are. And in time, our God is going to elevate us. I know that man thinks he is a king, but Nebuchadnezzar was a king and God brought him down to a beast in the earth. You hear?
Yeah,
so
man.
I want them to know that. I want the president to know that, because I know he's the president. The other one's just a little rubber stamp. He is the president still, right? And I want them to know that you could be king all you want, When we're done, there's a place and you will be judged.
Real talk.
You, Barrett, you will be judged. I speak to you, you will be judged. You and your whole pack of Confederates, way God. You think Lucifer is your friend? You're gonna find out. Hell is very hot and it's full of torment. So we will get justice. But until Guyanese people understand the fact that we need to pray and cry out to we God because He will bring the vengeance. Can we fight them? Hasn't this been years of oppression? This oppression came since in the days of Jim Jones, you know. If you understand that story, you will understand. People think they know the history of Guyana. We really don't know. If we understand the history of where Jim Jones came from and what happened, we will know our history. And this has always been an oppression. And it's an oppression against the black people.
Yes,
a lot of Indians are Israel as well. Don't let me get it wrong. A lot of Indians belong to Israel. But y'all have let racism cloud y'all. Yeah, and we tired now. We tired. I am tired of the oppression. But I know one thing, that one day God will elevate we people. But we gotta rise up and say no more. We're rising up for fight, y'all. We know y'all get the guns. We know y'all got everything. We got God though. We got God that stands big behind we, and He gonna fight for we.
Yes, sis.
So that's my take.
Thank you,
the
man.
People need to wake up in the country.
Thank you, man. Yes, respect. Could feel it, but I could feel she. Yeah.
Golden Star said, big up yourself. You listening on the line.
Okay. Yeah, man. Golden Star, big up to you, man. You know Dingo already. Buttery. Daddy Butters. I'm gonna beat you up. Yeah, man. You know, Tingo people, like up the live, like up the live, like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Yo, the woman know what she's saying. Yeah, I telling you? They know, we should know what she's saying. These people, them are wicked. You understand? This is how it go. Vice of the people over here. So this why over here is gotta get what it gotta get. Because people could come and vent and talk. And that's what they don't like. They don't like when you talk. They like when you mute. You know what I mean? They want you mute. You understand? No joke. Phone lines open, man. We're going to take a couple more calls. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yes, yes. What's your take on this, man?
Really, first of all, I must say congratulations to your program. I really enjoy your program.
Thank you.
Listening to the different callers. Okay, fine. We're looking at Hinduism. There are different types of Hinduism. And people have to understand there are different types of Hinduism. And we have to stop saying that the holy people and black people, because a lot of black people into Hinduism if they don't know. If they don't know. They have switched from Christianity to Hinduism.
Yep.
And the type of Hinduism that do the blood sacrifice is the Kali Mai Puja.
Okay.
That's the Kali. When the Kali do, because I'm from Guyana, I am from the countryside, and I've seen the Kali, the performance of the Kali Mai. How they would go out, they sacrifice and these things.
Okay.
And they have the god called the Kali, God and the goddess, and good and evil and these things.
Okay.
And when they want riches, they would go to the extreme to do it. Not all Hindus do sacrificial work.
Okay.
Not all. And people have to get this. And we have to remember, within the political party, we have people who are Hindus and who does not practice these sacrifices, who does not practice these things. We have to be very, very careful.
Okay, respect that.
Because we can cause a division because they can say, oh, the black people are saying this. No, not all of the Indians and all of those who are Hindus is part of what went on in Guyana, and we have seen
we have seen that the guy that had owned the double day, he was into it. And himself and the Minister of Education, Priya Manchan, they're were cousins, they're related. And she tried to deny it.
And she tried to deny it. Yes.
Fine, right? So people need to understand that we have to look at the different types of Hinduism and the practices that they do. The one that do the blood sacrifice, rest assured, is the Kali Mai Puja. I've have Hindu friends, me, and I'm a black woman. Black. You understand? And when they have the religious work, they understand, and we are friends for years. We are friends for years, and as long as they have the religious work, I said, you guys not Christian, and I would not be attending. They understand. We have that understanding.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Yeah.
And I've seen black people. I can tell you, a lot of black people that are talking about planting, those flags got different meaning.
Okay.
Those flags got different meanings. But all of them practice with the thing, even black people plant flags. Huh? If we go back, if we go right in Guyana, you would go to some black people's and they plant flags. I am telling you. Do they actually know the meaning of some of those flags? No. But they're part of the Hindu community. And you cannot, people have a choice. You understand? So when it comes to that, we have to hold these people who are performing sacrificial, because black people could get a business and they want the business prosper, and they into these blood sacrifice. Right? They're into blood sacrifice.
Yeah, man.
So, yes. So as, you know, as Guyanese, as citizens of our cooperative Republic of Guyana, you know, and if you look, let's look. So when the PVP went into power, you remember the murdered, the Henry brothers?
Yep.
Okay. And then now they want to come back in. What they decided to do, they had to ensure that they did a sacrifice. You understand? They're part and parcel of it. You gotta remember, Jagdio is a Hindu. His name, Jagdio, is Hindu. Hinduism. You understand?
Okay.
Anil Nandalal. Mohabir Anil Nandalal. He is Hindu. And they got different castes, the Hindu. Don't matter Jagdio and Anil. They're not Brahman or Chatri. They're Chamar. Tell them I said so. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ai. Oh my God. You definitely you know what it is on the ones and threes, guys. Yeah, man. You know what it is, alright? Gotta say, that's what 10, man. Miss Wilson, thank you for the $5 Cash App donation. Yeah, thank you for the $5 Cash App donation, guys. That's what we're talking about. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know we're doing it wrong here. Hey, good morning.
Morning, brother, morning.
Yeah, my brother, what's going on? What's your take, my brother?
I got two things, right? I think when it comes to religion, and every single religion got their own problem. Everybody just do things what they're not supposed to do. But I think what people need to focus when it comes to religion is if you're a Hindu, if you're a Muslim, if you're a Christian, if you're a Jew, whatever it is, whatever you practice at home. You need to leave people who's not part of your religion out or whatever that business is. You understand?
Real talk.
Because I think every religion, everybody think they're right. So they just do whatever they believe.
This whole situation with the little girl is very, very heartbreaking. And what I think what's even worse is that you got a country as Guyana where is shown to be a developing country now with all this oil money and everything, and they still can't get one situation right. I think this is very disgusting, brother.
Straight.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Thought I missed you. Yeah.
Hold on before you come. The call back in a few minutes. I end up muting my mic wrongfully and didn't even know and end up getting the next call. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, my G. Thank you for asking the question concerning the pool search and stuff. All right. So, based on the answer that Mom gave, so it shows that, well, if Granny has been implicated in this thing right here, right? Like Granny said, the pool was searched thoroughly by her, not by her, but with her company, and I guess a few accomplices, something like that. The Granny said the pool was searched twice before Critic got there, right?
Right.
So did anybody go in there with a camera while they was searching? Plus, Granny said there was a guy doing giving kids lessons or something like that, and he even that guy assisted in searching the pool also. All right, that's what Granny said. I mean, it's it's in the public domain right there. I watched the video several times. So with that kind of thorough search, right? She had a crew went and search. They got these guys dive in the bottom of the pool and they search it. Plus, she got help from a professional, right? But there was nobody actually taking any footage while these searches were being conducted, right? So I just want that part to actually keep echoing so that part could get clear. So you want to, Granny, actually, if that's the truth that was told, if the pool was searched, because she said the pool was searched, right? Critic went after that, and Critic make a good point. Why if they search of this pool up and down, back and forth, 20 men search the pool, why they want me to come and view the pool after they search the pool? What sense does it make? That's what he said, and he made sense when he said that. You understand? I think when he realized that the opposition trying to use it as a tool, he come and trying to spin around his what he saw, but he couldn't, and he realized that he couldn't. All right.
Respect, yeah, man.
So all that right there, that's a good part of the situation. I need to be properly.
For real.
You know? Yeah, man. But
respect.
Yeah, keep on doing the thing, and I'm still interested in knowing that other than the GoFundMe, right? Is I would still like to sit down with you and see another way that we could make sure this family get funded, throughout this whole situation and stuff like that. So hopefully you have some time and we could talk in the future, near future, how that could happen, if that's possible. Okay?
Okay, my brother. Respect.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. You know it is already. Yo, it crazy on this NES, man. It's crazy. It's real crazy. Yeah, hello.
Yes, hi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Thank you for taking my call.
Definitely.
I am looking about the two ladies that call about Barrett Jagdeo. Oh my God, that guy is so irritating. I can't stand that guy. People in Guyana have to wake up and know that guy is the cancer for Guyana. He is the cancer for Guyana. People, as I said, I don't know why we black people in Guyana don't wake up. That guy want to bleed Guyana, leave Guyana, make it sell out all we resources to foreigners, and pack it all. This is the reason why the banks cannot have U.S. currency, because they're shipping all of them out the country.
Yeah, real thing.
People don't get to realize that Barrett Jagdeo was there. He did not go into Guyana to go for any, go into Guyana to rape Guyana resources. That black people can't get nothing in Guyana. All the Indians, them should get the wealth of Guyana. I grew up in a predominantly Indian area, and we used to live like family.
Aye.
And Barajatio is dividing Guyana. He is dividing Guyana. Black people, wake up in Guyana. Put your vote out there. Don't vote with race. Race a vote for the things that going on in Guyana.
Yeah, man. Vote for change.
For change.
Man. Yeah, man.
Because by the time, Guyanese will have to get a passport to enter their own country. After Barajag, we'll finish with Guyana. Wake up, guys. Wake up. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you. Yo, it's crazy. We're going to go up to 11 o'clock and then we're going to call it Judge. You know what I mean? I got to go make 2 moves, Yeah, I gotta give my little son something as, you get all of these, all of these stuff as he get it, Definitely no joke. Definitely, hold on there. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Grand Rising, kilo.
Yeah, my brother.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Where's your time?
I like how you're locking on the ends right now.
You don't know we doing it, bro.
No. Right now, shit more hectic in Guyana. Right now, Guyana got terrorists.
Yeah.
But you know the story?
The bomb.
Yeah, by 2 bombs go off in one night. Building burn down, airport catch a fire. You don't know, we know what is going on. There's everything for distraction. But the only thing I'm sketchy and studying is the bomb, how the bomb make. It's not a normal bomb. The bomb make with clock, bolt and nut. Like it's professional work. Yeah, son. So this is the whole thing with the now got me scared because when them type of things start happening, innocent people is there in trouble and the risk of collateral damage.
Is it?
Yeah, so there is a whole vibes, a whole mode thing and right now everybody like the one tribes fear monger into the whole population now. Right. And then you got Venice. And I tell them so the guy was to fly out yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, the airport catch a fire all of a sudden.
Real thing.
And the airport catch a fire, so all this destruction, I mean, nothing can pass out the airport no more like.
Okay. Yeah, real thing.
Now we from the old school, we know all the tricks in the book.
I tell them we's not no more. You mad.
We live through them thing, bro. We know all them tactics and the move to the stook. I could predict them. Every move them I could predict.
Real thing, my brother. Respect.
I could tell anybody, y'all watch for go on just. I get one man, I don't tell already. I say, hey, y'all listen not here, this just a tip of the iceberg. Y'all got move, see. And the first thing they're going to put out there, the narrative where they're going to push for a line, the opposition. Yeah, the gun now, this is the first thing I run for a line and got the trolls now going and allow the opposition causing disruption in the country. They want to see progress. All they know for doing loot and burn and the time is nothing at the side.
Yeah, there's a narrative they want to push for truth.
There is nothing at the side, but it didn't feel it bad and easy. The man want to lose power, you know who's Barrett? Uncle Scraphead, who's Nero, his guy. You know who's Nero? He want to let the Israelites go. He don't want to let the Israelites go by when Moses, like to be Moses a fight down here. Ja Moses China, kind of thing with Moses. I think Moses got to party Red Sea. You don't need to get rid of Pharaoh.
He used them for good joke. Pharaoh.
Yeah, buddy.
He look like Pharaoh with you.
Ramses, buddy, Ramses that. Ramses got. But the thing, the only biggest threat to he right now is Moses. Moses go up and Moses come for the throne. He like that. See, now Moses here, bad. Before God give Moses the full power.
Yeah, real thing, bro. Real thing, bro.
Right now, this place is hot. They're trying to make we enter race war, but it can't happen. Guys, people get too smart.
Yeah.
We got one racial people them from both camps. They got from the black camp and got from the Indian camp. But none of them can work. We use them out every day. Them old, them old class feel like a brainwash the use of this generation, but they can't make it. They can't work, buddy. They can't work down here. They are different right now.
Y'all, he's a jerk. Respect my brother.
Yeah, guidance.
One lover, yeah, man. Who's the lifestyle?
Bang bang.
Lifestyle in the building. Yeah, my brother. Well on lifestyle. Well on.
Everybody in the world are listening. Listen to everybody. Respect your last caller. Exactly what you're saying, brother. It's the youngsters, it's the youths, it's the new generation, it's the new future. Understand me? To hell with all them in Guyana that deal with races and dealing with excuse my language, sorry.
All right.
Apologize to everyone there.
All right.
And all who deal with religion, bro. To hell with religion. That guy, understand me? It's for that consultant guy.
Yeah.
I went to Africa and offered the guy to build 200 mosques. The guy tell him, listen, my people know God. My people can pray anyway, in the house anyway. My people need hospitals. My people need school. My people need better structure. My people need a better life. My people don't need mosques, body places for preach to God. We could preach to God anyway, anyway. See, the younger generation, thank you, brother, for letting us understand.
Yeah,
wake up, Chinese. This thing, understand me, is not about black, as that woman said earlier. Understand me? But all the coolie people getting rich. Understand me? Black same poor. No. There got a lot of coolie people, big man, no fishermen and them things suffering for years. Ain't even got better wharf that when they come in with the fish for bringing the fish, buddy. North Indian fishermen suffering, brother, for better facilities, brother. North Indian people suffering out there for better facilities. It's only the Indians that's stupid and brainwashed. Understand me? That is only people that dealing with this thing. And them ain't much the older. And most of them the Jaglio giving for money for years. Most of them living in Canada and America and these places. And they're keeping their mouth shut because they get some common sense. Understand? But it's not about races. As the woman said, no, it's only certain people. Guyanese need to wake up. Guyanese should be living better. Guyanese should be treated better. Guyanese got to understand, you have one of the richest country in the Caribbean. There's no other Caribbean country that even have half of the things you guys have. They don't even have half. And it has nothing to do with the oil. Being rich into the oil is yet, Guyana is so rich and Guyanese need to wake up. There's no question about it. Understand me? Right now, the Africa and all the European lands chasing America. America have nothing to offer. Right now, the richest country America left for suck is Guyana. Guyana. Understand me? And they can do it, understand me, with spite, because they want spite Venezuela. There's a lot of things that are even bigger than Guyana is small fish. You know why Guyana is small fish? Because Guyana politics got fish brains. That's why they're small fish. Them is fish brains. And once the people could buy over the politics, walk through them, they could walk through anything else.
Respect
and if the politics, understanding for the country is weak, everything else will be weak. The garbage system will be weak. The police system will be weak. The soldier system will be weak. The teachers will be weak. The hospitals will be weak. Everything will be weak. Because you don't have a leader to put people in the right positions to make things better in life. If Guyana wake up, you will see the racism is not really there because you hear what the youngsters say. But if Guyana wake up, understand me, people gonna want to wait. It's like this we live in. Indians gonna live far, far better because everybody is gonna what? One nation, one people, one destiny. Let me living up to the motto. So you all need to wake up and see reality.
All right,
don't get caught away with no religion, races, or nothing with nobody else say. You all don't have brains and you have common sense. Deal with what you have to deal with. Understand me? Keep looking for a leader. See if you get these people. If the store back a different party, a different face, remember we ain't dealing with parties, we ain't dealing with politicians, we dealing with a leader. So even if they come through that vine, we still looking at a face. So when you get rid of this one, don't care who's the next one come, brother. Get rid of them too. Until you find one.
Respect.
Because this is not going to over. And Guyana going to only get out of this position with Venezuela when they get a new leader. Because the new leader got to say to hell with America and go and join BRICS. BRICS is Russia, India, China, all the power countries that don't need America.
All right, my brother. I'll get next call. Kite coming in here. So good, my boy. Good. Here we going on. Right? Come on, Yak. Respect to everybody calling in. The phone line blazing. Can you guys please 2 minute a call? Lifestyle, big up yourself. Don't watch nothing. We respect all time. 2 minute a call, guys. I want you guys to get to the point right away. Come on, we want to give a chance to everybody that they could get a chance to say something, okay? 2 minute. When 2 minute reach, if you guys didn't reach to, you know, the point, I'm going to cut you. We got 5 more minutes before the show over. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. How you doing? Where you calling us from?
Strong day.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm enjoying your program that you have this morning.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. And my condolences goes out to the family.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you, I know there is a God.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes we got to take things into we hand. And if there was any grandchild for me or me child, the police, everybody who they vomiting crap, who they dropping down there, that they go in Suriname for them. You understand? Because it's a very sad situation.
You know what I'm saying, man? Real thing. Real thing. Yeah, man.
Nobody in these orders. I can't see. And the whole world see that this child was murdered. And just the government and she was murdered.
Real thing.
You understand?
Real thing.
But there is a God above. And in the Bible says God help those who help themselves too, eh?
Yeah, man.
So sometimes you gotta turn it around.
Real talk. Yes, auntie. Real
So you
talk.
have a blessed day.
You too, man. All right. Yeah. You know what she is saying? You say it, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but I have to call back for this one, so.
Aye.
Like, yeah, them gonna charge him if them guy needs to get in charge of the only talk anything over Venezuela, them thing. Right now it's full dictatorship going on in Guyana.
You lie, man.
Yeah, well, full dictatorship going on in Egypt. You can't really talk nothing, them man putting out. Yeah, bro, anytime you put out a statement or you talk anything, they come in for you, right? Everything right now what happening is to keep the population in check, bro. Me in your part, they say don't every man in a reason half, right? I just say don't tell you, I say you don't like for talk. You talk, I'm free. I'm hear this come and tell you, don't talk too much about politics because people watching and listening. I said, don't let it come and free among you because let them know you got bad by black friend. Your friend is a bad by black friend you got, and they can't call you funny. So talk your mind.
Everybody's supposed to get a chance to could talk, but there's nothing wrong with it. Look, I tell them, man, look how many people is talking, how much thing about Donald Trump. And they're walking on Donald Trump. Because freedom of speech, bro. Why PPP behave? Why the government behaving like that? What happened?
The man pass a bill in
Turn on your
Parliament.
TV.
A bill
Turn on your TV because it's squeaking, it's making one sound nice. Turn on wherever you're listening. Yeah.
A bill pass in Parliament that you can say certain thing, do certain thing, call the comment for you. It's working here so right now.
Wow.
So you got know. You see how they got feel, they got Moses bad, bro.
So
yeah, Moses they crying. Yeah, buddy, they easy dog. Got to be careful, bro.
Yeah, man.
But you know this tribe will survive. They're up on the last straw. They realize now that they're up on the last straw. They're trying everything in the book for come and see if they could make it out. But they can't make it. They can't make it. And Adriana come like a little angel over there now. And show up everything. You notice the little your soul just got this whole country in a disruption.
The chain them, the gate,
but one thing I want to tell you, the thing with them going outside to do there, right? You see, saying that is a spiritual thing. Them can't fight nothing, you know. Once it's spiritual, they don't fight nothing, you know. This is what I want people know. Anything to do with the spirit, them. They can only find wrong then. Believe what I tell you, my brother. But we know to ourselves is more though. Yeah, because it's spiritual. Like me auntie said just now when listening to, I would have sure to go for the pan for them. This is supposed to go for the pan for them.
For them.
Yeah, what?
Respect my brother. Yeah, man.
Yeah, guy,
All right. You take 2 more calls. Hello, good morning.
Hey. Yo.
Yeah,
Hello?
man. You're there live.
Morning, bye. He's a hard man for finding on this live by the phone hot.
Phone hot, buddy. I'm telling you, buddy.
Hey, listen, I got 2 things, right? I got 2 things. I think that with this little girl, we got too much perspective coming from the public. We're causing a lot of confusion. And I think the second part of it is the country got too much money for that on so much stupidness, not forgot the right people in place. You understand?
Aye.
So when you got confusion like that, and this Peter saying this and John saying that, the whole public can run with whatever they see. So this thing will never end. You understand? And the second thing, I think the country need to realize this problem, what the government and this Mohammed Bana got. This is a serious, serious problem. I think that as much as the Bana helping people, which is a good thing, there's a lot of fronting going on and a lot of money stolen out of the Ghana government with a lot of things. Because you don't get so much bread in a third world country like them, brother. You understand? You don't get bread like that. You know that. That kind of paper, even in America, you understand? You've got people like that. We got that kind of paper as man, what family has bread from 2-3 generations.
Yeah.
You understand? It's like you great-great-grandfather had a business in the fucking 20s and then you understand? And then you develop that type of paper, some serious money that man got it. You understand?
Respect.
And then the man run around and just coming out with claims that people help you defraud the Guyanese people, and people gonna look at the thing and just want to blame the PPP. And this is both of them in part it, man. You understand? Not to say that they're not wrong, but you can't come out and physically put out a public post that you're gonna put out to help you clear a Lamborghini. You part of bringing the Lamborghini too.
Respect, my brother. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
if you do a crime, both of you guys don't fit the same thing we do.
All right, my dog.
But anyway, do your thing, man. I'm glad
Up all time. Yeah, man. Good morning. You're live.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sweetheart. How you doing this morning?
I am going good, and what about you? Your phone line is very hot this morning,
Girl,
man.
I tell you, I'm a ham bunning up here, so girl. I gotta put on gloves.
I tell you. Well, I'm called Little Adriana, right?
Yeah,
as the guy said just now, when it's iniquity, you cannot detect when it's iniquity, but even self is iniquity, right? They have done things to her body that the postmortem they could talk about, right? So, and the next thing too with the Mohammed and the government. Remember, the Mohammed and the government was bosom friends. So we don't know what caused the separation between the two of them. You understand me? We just there on the one side trying to know who is the cause of make the two people them separate really like that. You understand me? But this thing, this dictatorship where they going on, it can't work because remember our constitution stated is free speech. You understand me? So what they're trying all kind of thing now. Everything gets skin up. I always saying that you is Pharaoh and Pharaoh part don't come down.
Pharaoh, man.
I always think
hey, the man is look like, hey, y'all really shiny upon this Pharaoh thing, man.
Yeah,
Sad man look like Pharaoh for truth.
Pharaoh,
full Pharaoh. Just study about himself. Yeah.
You understand me? So you have a blessed day, my brother named Johnny.
Good. Yeah. Definitely. Hold on before we continue. Wait, Carla, hold on. Guys, like I told you guys ever before, I create a WhatsApp group that you guys could follow, whereby I'm going to be posting all things that happening in Guyana and in the diaspora. I paste it in the comment section. Join the group, guys. You could follow us. Definitely, whether you're Guyanese or not and you're interested, once you're a part of Let's Start the Things TV, I'm asking you guys just hit the link in the comment section. All right, guys? All right. Anyway, good morning.
And could we pay you for extra time? I go to lunch at 12.
Why not?
If you get off before 12, I'm going to be bored.
Anyway, yeah, for fall asleep because I work from home.
I respect that.
Listen,
I
when
respect
people
that.
talking about this, if it's because it's spiritual or whatever rubbish, and because of that, they won't be able to find anything. Listen to me. If she's truly in the United States of America, science is so. I've worked in the hospital system for 17 years.
Okay.
And I can tell you this. Science is so advanced now, right? Obio, no Obio, Kali, whoever you want to call it, they will find whatever needs to be found because that child is a child of the celestial light. And because of that, it will be found because if you look at everything, everything's unraveling. She's showing everything. God is more powerful than any God that there is. It's one I am. One I am. You understand me? And we call, everybody got their own names. Jehovah, whatever. But one I am. That's why they say you must be careful how you say things. I am broke. I am this. It's one I am. So you always, I am successful. I am. You speak life into who you want to be, who you aspire to be, because you're a child of God. Right? So don't worry with that. It's gonna be, like I tell you, Guyana gonna be well when they do right and do what they're supposed to do for Adriana. I am the person that say that.
Thank you, sis.
All right, bye-bye.
Respect, yeah, man. All right, that's it. Guy, Jano Star. Lady Carla said if she could pay me, if she could pay me for extra time, it is one thing we do not. You understand? We do not deny money. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know what it is, man. I got something to do. I got some movements to make. But nevertheless, man, you know what it is. I'm going to try my best to come back tonight so we could do a vibe. Because, I'm trying to come night and day with the vibe. So, like I told you guys, the number that you're seeing on the screen right now with the name, that's Adriana's mother's name. Anybody that is interested in donating anything to her, okay, guys, you could send it Western Union or MoneyGram, like she said. Okay, that's the name and the number that is right there. Okay, guys, so all donation, the mother say that I'll send it straight to her. You understand? Lifestyle, 2 minutes, quick and fast. 2 minutes, quick and fast.
Give thanks and praise to God. Give thanks and praise to Allah. Give thanks and praise to God. Give thanks and praise to Allah. Give thanks and praise to God. Give thanks and praise to Allah. Amen. I say that to say this. Understand me? No matter what religion is, understand me? We all praising God. We all praising God. So wherever you want to put in. Now this is a message, understand me, for we black people. We is our biggest problem. Black people is black people biggest problem. Who black people is fight with in America? The system. Who black people is fight with in Canada, Europe, Africa, and now in the Caribbean is the system. It was fight we. The system was just bring all other races to try to keep we down. And we, understand me, illiterate black people with in between it, that hate our each self. Whether we choose to hate each other with racism, by going dealing with other races and treating them better. Whether we deal with each other by religion, we going to certain other religion, whether we should deal with our own religion, we own God. We is our biggest enemy. We is our biggest problem. So we need to wake up. And we need to wake up, as I tell you before, everyone else gonna follow. It's easy like that. So we is our problem. So everybody understand me? Give thanks and praise to God. And remember, most of all, we just be the own problem in this life. Even people are in normal relationships, we just be the own problem, but we got to check ourselves. And not every money, and we don't look for money on this station, we just look for support. So any support, welcome. Blessings to everybody.
One love, my brother. Yeah, one more call, man. Hello, good morning.
Fire. Listen, I'm disappointed. For you agree with the lady who said she will go Suriname. Listen, vengeance is the Lord's. This is not about religion. You think I don't have rage inside? Listen, I'm not even the mother. Watching this mother and this family grieve is the hardest thing. Thinking about would a child endure is the toughest thing. Like, I want to take vengeance for myself. And this is not my child. But understand, I know that there is a law and there's a procedure. You go in Suriname, you cannot fight evil with evil, sir. You hear me?
We understand that. We understand that. Why I say that? Because, AY, not cutting you. Like, tell you something, my sister. Who feels it knows it. When you in the position, you have a right with what you're saying. We cannot do that with that. But they got certain people ain't going to see it like that. They got people going to see it like that. But you have a point. Go ahead. Definitely.
Yeah, because look how much people go Suriname, go for this body, go for the body, then they end up dying. That is witchcraft. Witchcraft is forbidden by our God. I don't care who said leave religion out of this. This is a thing that's coming from a God and He people. No matter how y'all twist it and turn it, in the end the world will see. Me ain't trying to tell nobody you gotta. I pray that the Lord will come to you for Himself.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
Me ain't trying to force me God or nobody, but I want you to understand, lady, you should repent for that thing that you just said. That's telling the mother to go to Suriname. No, God gonna bring every time they cover, the Lord has unearthed this case because He know it's time. Their cup is running over right now with iniquity. He will not hide no more. And we will see vengeance, but we will see vengeance from our God. You understand? And to Amicia or Amika, whatever is her name, be strong in the Lord, sister. Be strong in the Lord to you and the Father. I pray that the Lord give you strength to go through this. And I pray that you see who He is in all of this and that He's been there. Yes, this happened. We can never understand why these things happen. We're saying that God could have brought you out or whatever, but sometimes God got to use certain things so that there will be no more. ADRIANA is resting in the arms of Jesus. You hear me?
I said that.
When I watch her innocent smile, it hurts me. It makes me think what she went through. So nobody, I can't feel the pain fully for the family, but this feels like my child. But I telling you that I ain't going no your man. No, your man. I will pray and I will call to God. You hear? I rest my case. Me ain't against you, lady, but don't let your mind go to them levels. It ain't worth it.
Thank you.
It ain't worth it. Thank you.
Hello, good one more call. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. It's me again. How are you?
Yes,
I agree 1.1 million% with this last caller.
Oh shit! Yeah, for real.
Let me tell you this, and nobody cannot tell the mother to go to Suriname because she will never go there.
Yeah,
she's a strong believer in Jesus Christ, right?
Yeah.
There is only one God.
Hold on. Sorry about that. The co-host decide to start beating drum. Yeah, go ahead.
she thinking
I don't know where she Asian really.
I'm saying there is only one and true living God, Yeshua Yahweh.
Right.
You understand? Everybody, religion and politics is something we're not supposed to argue, nor the Bible, right? But I am saying this to say, Jesus Christ is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords.
Oh.
Right? He is the maker and the creator of this universe. Right? When Jesus Christ died, He died for our sins. I want to see which one of them, God, that these people keep talking about and distracting this whole case and talking about God and God and God. I want to see which one of them, God, point out one God, except for Jesus Christ, who died for them. It is only Jesus Christ who died for us. And I'm telling you this, touch not the Lord's anointing and do his prophet and his servant no harm. It ain't got if, but, nor nothing about that. Adriana is an anointed vessel of Jesus Christ. They touched her. Yes, we all gonna talk and we all gonna say. Let me tell you, weeping may endure only for a night. But my cousin, the joy coming in the morning light. The joy coming. Victory coming. The Lord said, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. I will repay. He never said run Suriname and run here and run there. He said, I will repay, because when a man do something, let me tell you, God knew this was going to happen decades ago before it happened. He knew this was going to happen decades ago. You understand? But God, stand still and see the salvation of God. Victory is coming. Victory is coming for that family. Yeah? Victory is coming. The mother will have victory. The father will have victory. My family, we all will have victory. Every other parent who lost their kids by that PPP regime and everything, they have in victory. But woe be unto everybody that get a hands or had a hand to do with what you see happen to this child. I'm sorry for them. Nobody ain't gonna go Suriname for them, but they're gonna run out like they're crazy. You understand? Because like I said, this child, God, you know what God allowing right now? God drawing this time out because our time is not his time. What is a year and the decades in our sight is just a minute in his sight.
Great thing, sis.
God allowing them to do all and show all before the world. This little Guyana that people didn't really even know, they didn't even know how to pronounce this country. Guyana, all kind of name that was pronounced in this country, they're before the world stage. Clearly, and that big head man where you see they keep calling Pharaoh, those are modern days Lucifer in flesh. And those parents for those black police officers that had a part to do with this, they parents rolling in the grave. Money, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Yeah? They can take how much I want, money gonna finish. But guess what? God is the only bookkeeper. He keep the book and his page does not tear out.
Respect.
So that's all I want to say.
One love,
Justice for Adriana Young. Justice for Adriana Young is coming. Mark my words, I'm saying it today. Justice is coming. If all you know what I know, justice is coming. It's slow, but it's sure.
Respect.
Thank you.
All right, that's it. I gotta go. I don't know where this hiccup come from, just to enjoy this hiccup, but hey, me father had a serious hiccup. I hope it's not a hiccup he's sending to me. Daddy, keep your hiccup. Anyway, it was a pleasure being here with you guys as we're gonna pull the curtains down. You understand? Like I said, I'm gonna be back here tonight. You know, I gotta come in and tap in with my people them tonight so we could have a little conversation. Pony ones, twos. Y'all don't know which channel is, do it, alright? Like I said, join the WhatsApp group. The link is pinned in the comment section, guys, right now. Join the WhatsApp group. Thanks to those persons who definitely donated. Guys, we're not going to be taking no more calls. That is it. We're done. Until later on, you know what I mean? Peace and love to everybody. Who ain't get on today, gonna get on tonight. So you don't know what's up. Thanks to everybody that coming out. It was a great show. You guys heard what the mother say. Like I tell you already, the name and the number that you're seeing on the screen right now, that name and number that I provided there, you guys could send any donation straight to the mother by Western Union or MoneyGram. Okay, guys? She said, not me say. She said Western Union or MoneyGram. That's her whole name there. That's her telephone number that is there. Those persons that is watching back the live, if you guys are interested in donating anything to the family, that's the number. That's her name. She said send it straight to her by Western Union or MoneyGram. The GoFundMe is bogus. She said it's zero. She ain't getting no money from there. So listen me. Send the money to the mother. Big up the father for planting the seed. But if you ain't get no ground for plant a seed in the ground, how the seed gonna grow? So big up to the mother. Send every donation straight to the mother. The number is right there, okay? Thanks everybody that donated definitely to the channel. Shout out to everybody that definitely subscribe to the channel. The new subscribers. Love you guys. Remember, Overseas is getting the latest thing going on in Guyana and in the diaspora. And we're still on the Adriana case. You understand? Like I said, we're going to try get Adriana mother back again on the live. This time when she's at home, quiet, and we could get her understand more. And we're going to try get the father. I'm trying to get Dexter Tad, the lawyer, on the live. So I'm trying to get the grandmother. And I doubt whether I can get the grandmother. And I'm trying to get also the where's I gotta get? I gotta get, yeah, the girl from England, London, the white girl. I want to get her on the platform so we could have some conversation. So I'm putting in the work, guys. Love you. See you later down right here. Peace and love. You know the thing already, all right? See you, man. We all here. Love. Brooklyn, New York, Wagwan is all about Miss Spotlight Zalima presents the return of royalty. Yes, the return of royalty.
And she's royal.
Saturday, the 31st of May, our road leads to Club 718. That's 922 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to all the royal women and all the royal men. Mark this down on your calendars. You cannot miss this one. Admission tickets is only $30. Make sure you get there early. Music provided by Natty Samuels, DJ Neville, Superlex, Unity Family, and Selector Fry. Remember, it's all about the return of royalty. Saturday, the 31st of May, 2025. Miss Spotlight Zalima, we doing it again.
Give thanks me alive, yeah, the blessing does a flow upon me.